soapy.
It is a little bit different. It's a couple of weeks since we've been on air, and today we've got the Eastern Rangers playing the Western Jets, which should be a good game. This is Futures Round, Rick. So do you want me to explain to you what Futures Round's all about?
You better.
So we've got the Metro champs. The Country Boys kicked it off last week. The Metro Boys are in Perth today. I think they'll be playing Western Australia over there. And with the Metro Boys away, I know the Eastern Rangers have about 7 players representing. I think one of them's an emergency, not playing. Plus the schoolboy footy. So a few boys. One of the guns for Eastern Rangers up in bottom ager, Rick. Tyler Brown, brother of Callum Brown, son of Gavin Brown.
Yep.
Played school footy yesterday. So with all those players away, they call this Futures Round because it's both teams will be loaded with bottom ages, plus a few 16-year-olds thrown in.
Positive spin on it, isn't it?
Well, it is, but it gives everyone a good taste in the middle of the season for those kids sort of coming up. And a good indicator, Rick, is you and I remember Jaden Stevenson as a 16-year-old playing for the Eastern Rangers.
Yeah, he was exceptional at that age even. So looking forward to see if we can spot one of the Rangers that could be another Jaden Stevenson.
Absolutely. So there'll be a few names here that we're not sure of or we don't know, and the same with the Western Jets. I was just going to try and bring up a ladder for us, Rick, so I wasn't lucky enough to get a footy record. The Eastern Rangers are currently 7th on the ladder with 4 wins and 5 losses. They're not the healthiest percentage, 84.36, so that'll be a tough one going forward. And the Western Jets have had 2 wins and 7 losses. And they're currently in 12th position.
Yep.
But capable of good footy all the same, the Western Jets. So should be an interesting game. And one thing I do know, Rick, is that this time of year over the couple of last seasons, there's usually one player that emerges out of the pack, and there's 2 that I can think of. One recently, Clayton Oliver, who missed out. He got into the squad for Vic Country, but then missed out on representing them, and really found his game in that period. And another boy going back a bit is a guy playing for Adelaide now, Rory Atkins, did the same with Calder Cannons. He missed, I think he might have played 1 Metro game, had to go back and play for Calder while everyone else was, all the big guns were representing, and he really found his game, and of course now playing footy for Adelaide. The Western Jets have just come onto the arena. The umpires are out there. We're waiting on the Eastern Rangers. We're going to take our first break and be back on the other side of this for round 10 action on TAC Cup Radio, live stream through the TAC Cup website.
Essendon captain Goddard settles, and he's done it. He's slotted through the match-winning goal. Roughhead flies high across the pack and takes a classic mark. Pendlebury's leading from the front, clocking up the possessions today, and young gun Josh Dunkley is looking good in his debut match. NG, the power behind Gippsland Power. For the past 19 seasons, NG, Loy Yang B and Hazelwood has been kicking goals with Gippsland Power as major sponsor. Gippsland Power, the backyard playground of tomorrow's future stars. Go Power!
If you love your under-18s footy and want to know more about the future stars of the AFL, then check out AFL Draft Central. AFL Draft Central is the only AFL draft-focused website providing draft profiles, power rankings, video highlights, exclusive interviews and all the stats you need on the up-and-coming stars of the TAC Cup. To check them out, visit afldraftcentral.com.au, like them on Facebook or follow them on Twitter at AFL Draft Central. AFL Draft Central, proudly supporting TAC Cup Radio. Technica is an Australian company that's been importing Italian-made and European-designed cooking appliances and white goods for almost 20 years. Technica appliances are a fusion of cutting-edge technology and contemporary design, providing a high level of style and sophistication to any kitchen. This is why so many leading architects, developers, interior designers and builders use Technica appliances, because like their customers, they want the very latest in innovation and quality. Technica, proud sponsor of the Northern Knights and TAC Cup Radio. For all your workwear, head down to Cowboys Cash and Carry, Unit 1, 169 Settlement Road, Thomastown. High-vis long and short-sleeve work shirts just $5. Expect to pay triple elsewhere. High-vis wind cheaters in fluoro orange or yellow, just $8. Sizes all the way up to 5XL. If you mention this ad, they'll throw in a 3-pack of work socks free. Cowboys Cash and Carry, Unit 1, 169 Settlement Road, Thomastown. Proudly supporting TAC Cup Radio.
The Red Time Sport iPhone app is here and ready to download. The app allows you to listen to the different sports BPM media broadcasts wherever you are in the world, including VFL and TAC Cup Radio and a whole lot more. You can interact with the commentary team in real time via the Red Time Sport iPhone app feedback and social networking buttons. Plus check out upcoming broadcasts. Catch up with the latest sports headlines from around the world via the Sports News button. The Red Time Sport iPhone app. Download it from the iTunes Store today. Visit bpmmedia.com.au for more details.
TAC Cup Radio has its own Facebook page. You can find it by searching for TAC Cup Radio. Like the page and be kept up to date with everything that's happening in this year's TAC Cup season. Have your say on any topic, including the best on ground and the players making their mark on the competition. You can also find the Twitter handles for our commentary team so you can interact during the match. They all love talking about the next thing in TAC Cup footy, and you can let them know your opinion. TAC Cup Radio on Facebook. Like it now. FootyProfit.com is your go-to for everything AFL online, including some of the best under-18s coverage across Australia. The site has phantom drafts, player scout reports, predictions and expert analysis on your favourite players. Footy Profit is committed to covering the AFL draft and as a key sponsor of TAC Cup Radio provides first-class analysis and opinion. Readers are flooding to footyprofit.com to stay up to date with everything they need to know about the TAC Cup and the AFL draft. It's time you found out what all the fuss is about. Visit footyprofit.com. Nixon Finance has been running in the Plenty Valley area of Greensborough for over 20 years. As your financial consultants and brokers, they specialise in all your equipment and vehicle finance needs. Home loans, business loans, commercial property loans. They deal with all the banks and get the right loan that suits your needs. Call Phil Smith during business hours on 9435 2600 or email nixonfinance@bigpond.com. On taccup.com.au and the Red Time Sport iPhone app, this is TAC Cup Radio.
Back here at Box Hill City Oval. Both teams are out on the ground and leading the Western Jets today will be Luke Hitch. And it is Jordan Lynch for the Eastern Rangers. They meet the umpires in the middle of the ground. Luke will call heads or tails. Up she goes, down she goes. And the Eastern Rangers have won the toss through Jordan Lynch, wearing a very famous number 7 for the Eastern Rangers. Rick, how good's your memory? Who wore 7 for the Rangers?
Petrarca?
My word, he did. And didn't he start to give us a bit of a glimpse last Monday?
Yes, he's well on the way, Christian, so let's hope he reaches the heights that we expect anyway of him. And he's well on the way. Once he hits that midfield, he'll be dangerous.
Absolutely. He is a raging bull. The Rangers will be kicking to the northern end of Box Hill City Oval, and the Jets will be kicking to the southern or Whitehorse Road end. They're looking good alternative strips today, Rick.
Yes, the Jets in the yellow. Don't see that too often, do we?
In yellow with the blue sort of sash come tarmac with the Jet on it.
Yep.
And the white nicks, and the Eastern Rangers in their traditional royal blue with the white, red and yellow V across the front of their Guernsey and the white collar. Always will be interesting. Your selection, Rick?
I went for the Eastern Rangers, but I'm not confident at all this round with any of my selections.
I went for the Eastern Rangers as well, but I suppose one of the other byproducts of futures round is that anything can happen. It sort of evens up everybody and it tests everyone's depth and gives everyone a good...
I do like to see young guys getting an opportunity when, they've been training all season with the group and finally get their chance to sort of show in either getting a game or taking on a more senior role on the day.
All right, the Rangers are coming on. 6 on the bench in these games in futures round. So 24 players running around for both teams. The Jets still in a very tight huddle. That's where we need the roving mic, Rick. I love to know what they say in that last little...
Do it for the jumper type thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's is it rousing or what it is. Got the good scoreboard down here, Rick, too, the electronic scoreboard.
Now we've got a ruckman in Jasper Rouget, or Rouget.
Rouget.
Rouget?
Yep, that'll be French.
You know that?
Mm.
Okay.
Rouget.
All right. Are we going to call it wrong for the whole game or not?
I'm not. I don't know about you, Rick. I'm going to call him Rouget. There's a few good names in here too.
Well,
I'll have to work on during the day.
Let's hope Lenny
Villani's coming in.
Can steer us the right way and call it right in the second half either way.
And the ruckman for the Western Jets, Matthew Volkanovski.
Yes.
203 centimetres and 100 kilos.
Yes, we love those tongue twisters with the ruckman, don't we?
From Airport West, Matthew Volkanovski. He is a big lump of a lad up against Jasper Rouget. This is round 10 action, TAC Cup Radio. Ball held aloft. There's the siren. Take it away, Rick.
Umpire comes in and throws it up in the middle to start this game, and Volkanovski with a clear tap out into the middle. But it's sharked away by the Rangers North. He goes wide with the handball towards centre wing, paddling along. Hitch picks it up, gives off the handball, moving the Jets forward early. And then he kicks a high ball in towards that half-forward area. The ball was dropped there, but mopped up nicely there by Stainthorpe, who gets the kick towards the boundary line, and out of bounds it goes. Be a throw-in. It's not quite centre wing, and just forward of the centre for the Western Jets. Umpire comes in, balls it in. Nice long throw early in the game and tap down the front. Jets player gets it out wide with a little handball off to Stooldryer. He finds his man who gets into all sorts of trouble. Getting numbers there, the Rangers, and a little flick out the back finds player there on the left, and out of bounds on the full it goes.
That was Black. There's a few boys here, Rick, we don't have their Christian names
Black.
yet. We'll be working on them.
So Hitch will take the kick from half back and drive it long. He's gone to the big ruckman, and it's tapped over the top. Rangers again getting numbers back, paddling around that boundary area, but the slippery ball finds the boundary, and it'll be a throw-in, again in a similar position to before. Western Jets attacking.
2.5 minutes in to the first quarter on the Technica time clock. NG looking after the scoreboard for us today. As the ball's thrown in, Volkanovski gets front position, taps down in front. Rangers look to clear, handball's loose. Jets trying to work it forward. Volkanovski, his kick smothered. Scrubby kick, it'll go towards the boundary line. Can they keep it in? No, they can't. You can hear the whistle, and the ball will be thrown in again. Kind enough to play the whole game on this side of the ground. Wouldn't worry me one iota, Rick. Easy to see as the boundary umpire sets. In she goes. The two big ruckmen. Neither get anything decisive here. Ball spills towards the middle. He's going to get crunched. Kicks it off the carpet. We're inside 50. This is McGuan. Can't get it. Over to Hazick. Hard footy. Bit of a cake of soap it might be too. He said it was pretty dewy out there,
Yeah,
Rick.
very slippery, dewy surface.
Ball tossed up. We're just outside 50. Again, neither ruckman get their hand on the ball. It drops to the carpet. Jets, bit of a chance. Handball's out wide. Clever by Volkanovski. Doesn't find the target. Now the Rangers find Rouget on halfback. Big Jasper. He looks up. Has to kick to a contest on centre wing. Comes over the off hands. Loose handball. Now the Jets, this is positive. It's a low kick up forward. McGuong can't take it. Now he picks it up. Good skills. Gets on the left boot. Kicks to the top of the square. Bouncing. And it's out of bounds. Forward pocket. At the White Horse Road end of the ground. Jets in attack. Boundary umpire to come in and throw it in. Sets himself. Up they go. Comes off hands at the back. Ball on the carpet. Ranges. Gets crunched. He's underneath it. And the umpire will ball this up. We're 30 metres out from the Jets' goal.
They haven't quite settled either team, have they, into a rhythm yet?
Now Rouget, he gets it. It's Shark. Snap it. Goal. I like the look of it. This is Connor Tharr. And I think he's got the first on the board. Yes, he has. First for the Jets, Connor Tharr. 1 goal straight, 6 for the Jets. The Rangers yet to score. And Rick, I'm going to have to get you to do the time clock today because the behind post is right in line. And we don't have anywhere to move.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. 4.5 minutes into this first quarter on the Technica time clock. And a floating snap that was. The ball didn't really spin at all out of the air.
He found the belly of the ball.
Yeah, incredible.
No wind, obviously, to speak of this morning.
In the middle, the umpire throws it up. Up they go, and Volkanovski gets a tap out. Sharked away, but no clear running there in the middle of the ground. Little hand out to the Jets, and they'll get it forward to a contest down on half forward.
Good mark.
Great contested mark there. Just pick up that player there in the back line, Cardamone. Took the nice mark, gets on the left, but it's been intercepted. Handball by Butters. He gives it off to Rice, inside 50. Up they go, McGuong brings it to ground. A bit of a high tackle to North, gone unnoticed. Again, we've got a kick out of trouble there, and a mark right on the edge of the goal square. And that kick forward by Mould was perfectly weighted in the end, and a clever mark because had to stretch a long way in the goal square there. We'll just pick that player up as he comes in to pop the ball through. And that's an excellent goal by the Jets and a great start.
We'll just pick him up. Ricky's wearing the number 29.
Hang on, we can't have... So, McGuong's 38, Crooksy.
Yes.
Okay, we might have to go back onto that one.
It was a footyprofit.com.au mark of the day, but we'll find a footy record and see who that was. It's definitely not, could be wearing a different alternative jumper. Up they go, Volkanovski gets the tap down, tries to get it off the carpet, ball on the ground, in dispute, slips around, good work by the Jets. They get another clearance, straight inside 50, this is a little Hazic. Hazic gets it, wheels around on the right, kicks forward, cross the face, through for a behind. 2-1-13. Eastern Rangers yet to go inside 50. This will be Norris to bring the ball back in for the Rangers. Beautiful sunny skies. They kick out to the Middlesbrough Road side of the ground. And it is a free kick to the Western Jets. They'll take this just outside 50. They go into the pocket, and it is Jake Hazic. We've seen a bit of his work earlier in the year. Very lively up forward.
Took the mark of the day for footyprofit.com at Williamstown.
He did. Got a flash pair of boots on as well as young Jake. He comes in, gives it every chance, and it's just faded to the left. Another behind. 2-2-14 the Jets. And the Rangers are yet to score on the NG scoreboard.
And the kick out finds North, but they've gone over the line. The umpire was onto that one, and a penalty against Norris there. And the ball will be thrown up this time at the top of the square. And Western Jets creating opportunities at the moment. The ball thrown up quickly. Tap to the front. Little dribble out, but we've got a kick out of trouble there. Towards the 50. Jets working away to keep it inside. They get it down towards half forward, thumped away. Over the back it goes. They get back, North gets it. breaks the tackle beautifully and a clever handball out wide, and he's got his man running there in Quirk. He goes down the line, but out of bounds it goes, and they're still around that defensive 50, the Eastern Rangers, and just can't get a pattern in play as yet.
Game being played in one half of the ground.
It is a bit. But North racking up some nice possessions so far for the Rangers, and the ball will be thrown in. Beats the both, Ruckman. They're paddling it away under the pack, a little handball out the back. Souter picks it up, kicks it towards half forward, thumped away.
Ooh,
They've got a chance here, the Jets, and will have a snap on goal, but a poor handball. The players ran past the ball, but good aggression there again by Butters. And the umpire said he was caught in the tackle and it was a throw. So the Eastern Rangers will kick long towards half-back. Up they go, they bring it to the front. Here's an opportunity for him to clear. That way through Burley. He goes to the middle of the ground. Nicely way to kick outside, out in front of Lynch. Lynch goes to half forward and a nice lead, but thumped away at the last minute. Rangers still in the van here at half forward flank. The first time they've had it up there for a while. And the umpire will come in and ball it up.
That was a lovely passage of play by the
Rangers.
Rangers.
A nice pinpoint passing. There'll be a ball up straight away. Tap down to the front. Oh, they just had enough time to get out the handball there, the Jets, but good play by the Rangers to keep them in again, the Rangers forward. There'll be another ball up, similar position. Half forward towards the cricket net side of the ground here at Box Hill City Oval. Tapped out to North again with that clever handout. They'll kick it towards full forward. And, drop mark in the square. Just allows them in here for a minute. The umpire will have to come in and ball it up.
He balls it up.
So they get another chance here, the Rangers, to see if they can conjure up a goal. Quickly thrown up. Ruckman missed it again. Trying to paddle it towards the boundary line. And eventually it goes out of bounds in front of the cricket nets.
I know you're not allowed to. Don't you reckon the ruckman could just punch it through?
Well, they used to, but they decided no.
I don't know about
the
that.
AFL is trying everything to keep the ball in play at the moment.
Yeah, you give away a point, you can lose a game by a point. Ball to be thrown in 20 metres around from the Rangers' goal. Hasn't spent a lot of time in this area so far, and the Jets have cleared again. They clear it out to centre wing. Good mark taken. They go to play on. Ducks, weaves, keeps going. Long kick inside 50 over the back. Can't fall onto it. It's kicked off the carpet by the Eastern Rangers. Picked up here by Lynch. Gets across. They go forward through Bredden. Goes to centre wing. Close to the boundary line. They keep it in. Hurst goes to half forward. They're half a chance here, the Rangers. Good tackle. Still got a chance. Kick forwards. Bouncing ball close to the boundary line and out of bounds. We're in the forward pocket, northern end of the ground. Let's see if they can get a goal from this stoppage. We've got Steele for the Rangers up against Walters. Walters uses his bulk, roves his own ball, kicks it out to half-back. Rangers look to repel. Long kick inboard. Man in front. Good work by the Western Jets. They look to work it off half-back. Rice. Jaden Rice. Oh, could have been caught high. No, says the umpire. Now Hurst. Ducks, weaves, caught. Wrapped up. Dispossessed. Free kick. And this is for the Western Jets, Rick. The boy with the ponytail.
Hitch. Moves it on to Souter.
Souter's got it at centre half back. Handballs over the top into a bit of space. Now the Jets go forward. It's a bouncing footy, dispossessed, hung on to and holding the man. Play on straight away. They go for goal and it's another one to the Jets.
Great decision to play on there. That was Thar.
Connor Thar, that's his second. And the Western Jets will move on to 3-2, I believe. As 3-20, the Rangers are yet to score on the NG scoreboard. And the Technica time clock, Rick?
13.5 minutes into the first quarter. And yeah, it was a really good decision to take the advantage there by TAC, because it got him inside 50 and they were able to get that goal through that. It would have been a kick from about 55 otherwise. Ball thrown up in the middle. Oh, big leap, but tapped forward by Gouget. Gets it down. Well, they're working it out of there now, Stevens. They get it forward now, the Rangers, and kick towards the full forward area. Over the top of everyone it goes. And they couldn't quite keep it in. And it hits the boundary post, so we'll have a throw in. And Jets with all the score at the moment. They haven't scored yet, the Rangers. Added up a couple of times in recent minutes. They'll ball it up here, or ball it in. Tap down the front that time, Walters. Trying to break clear out of half-back. Play on's a call. The umpire says we'll have to come in and ball it up to free it up a bit.
Tackling a feature of their game so far, the Jets too. Not giving them any time to breathe.
Very well at the moment, and they tap it to the front. Can't quite get away. Little handout. Now we've got some run. Lynch runs into trouble and then kicks around the corner, and that's a beautiful goal in traffic, and the first goal to the Eastern Rangers. Now that was Lynch that finalised that goal.
It was
Jordan
Lynch, the skipper today for the Eastern Rangers. They move on to 3-2-20. The West, they move on to 1-6. The Western Jets are 3-2-20.
Got to get our Easterns and Westerns right today.
The Eastern and Western, yeah. All right, we're back in the middle. Umpire, they're just tossing up at this moment. Up they go, Walters versus Steele. It's a clearing kick by Burley. To no one in particular, the race is on towards the boundary line. Jets, good work, just handballs in front. Now they kick forward, oh, go for the fly. Ball comes to ground, they're front and centre. Jets here through Claraminos. Gets on the right boot, hits to the top of the square. Comes off hands, ball just bobbling about. It's a hot potato as the Rangers through Lynch. Good hands, gets it across. They kick to the defensive side, that defensive wing out there. Jets are first in. Goes one way, comes back the other. Tackle, dispossessed, that'll be holding the ball. Good tackle there for the Eastern Rangers. I think that's Stainthorpe. Kicks to the top of the 50. Comes over the back, brought to ground. Jets again. This is Hitch. They get it across to Walters. It's a big, dirty, big up and under. Goes to centre wing. They keep it in play. Stacks on the mill. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. Technica time clock, Rick?
Yeah, we're 17 minutes into this first quarter.
As the Rangers look to clear, it's close to the boundary line. They're able to keep it in through Burley. Goes to centre wing. Kick forward by Quirk. Nice mark taken. Their entries have been, their passages of play up to this point, Rick, have been terrific. The Rangers, he should have a bit of a go here. This is Milner. Milner sets sail for home. It's in the square. There's a mark. A footyprofit.com.au mark of the day contender, and this is our boy Jasper Rouget.
Now he had his arms clearly above the pack there, didn't he, Jasper? And just juggled it slightly, but that was a really strong contested mark.
He comes in, Jasper. Shouldn't miss from this point. Don't want to put the moz on you, mate. Oh, he didn't have a lot to spare, but he's got the Eastern Rangers second for the day, and they move on to 2 goals straight, 12. They trail by 8 on the NG scoreboard, 3-2-20, as we work towards quarter time here on the time clock.
Not your conventional ruck type, is he? He's the 197, but athletic type, isn't he?
The mobile
They
type.
tend to produce those athletic ruckmen here at Eastern.
They do.
Was it Mullinger?
Yes,
McHugh,
yeah, that's the one.
last year, very athletic. We had an infringement. I think this will go against the Jets. Yes, they'll quick in there, the Jets. So Rouget will get the kick and kick long towards half forward out in front. It was dropped a sitter there, really, out in front now. That's cleared by Hitch. He'll go down towards centre wing. Good contested effort there, but it finds the player there in Lynch again. Trying to work it clear, just can't get clean possession yet. A couple of fumbles, ball spills free. Centre wing out of sight of the ground at the moment. Ball just in and out of the packs, and the umpire will have to ball it up. Just the slippery ball at the minute. Players finding it hard to control. They'll ball it up quickly. Bit of a push out there. Rouget gets the tap out, sharked away. And they should be able to clear with a handball. Now a long kick by the Eastern Rangers down towards half forward. Juggling attempt, but the umpire will pay the mark to the man in front.
Joshua Mould.
So Mould gets a good chance to exit the back line there. Kicks long towards half forward.
Free kick, Rangers.
So this will go to Lynch.
Played well, Rick.
Yeah, they've got some good on ballers, as they always seem to produce, the Rangers. So at halfback, just a bit undecided there, Carter Money. He's had a good start to the game also. And great contested mark, Volkanovski there. Too big and strong. They'll play on straight away. Into the middle of the ground they go. Elkington. He's got a man loose, but it overcooks it towards half forward. Or we've had a crucial fumble, but Carter Money comes in to help out. Handball straight to the Jets, and they'll be able to kick long to a one-on-one, 20 metres out from goal. Good thump away by the defender there. Sees the ball through for a behind, and the score goes to 3-3-21 to 2 goals straight. And the defender that time, we'll catch up with them later as well.
Ball brought in for the Rangers by Norris. He spots up Mitchell Jones between half-back and back pocket. I think he'll just have to go along the line. And the kick smothered. Good work by the Jets. Oh, great tackle. Cody Hurst.
I think he was going to have a coffee and a cigarette there while he was playing on there, O'Halloran. He took his time, didn't he?
The Rangers, they were going to switch, now they come back. Hurst, still inside defensive 50. The Jets building up a good wall here, trying to keep the ball in. They'd like another goal, I reckon, Rick, for their work in this first quarter. Ball close to the boundary line. They've had the better of the quarter, but they only lead it by 9 points. I think just for their efforts before the siren goes, I think another goal would be a good representation of how the quarter's been panned out. Right in front of us here. Ball thrown in. Good jostling. Now the Jets have a flying shot going forward. Stool dryer. Oh, little Hasek on the left boot goes bang, goal. AFL Draft Central goal of the day contender to Jake Hasek. And isn't he your stereotypical front and square type goal sneak that we love in the TAC Cup?
Yeah, I'd say Jake's in front of the AFL Draft Central goal of the day after that one. And we are 22 minutes into this first quarter. And now the score reads 4-3-27 to 2 goals straight 12. So 15-point margin to the Jets. And we're back in the middle. Very sunny day here. Sun is shining brightly at Box Hill. Umpire throws it up, and there the big fella Volkanovski, they get it out, and there's a kick forward. Just scrubbed along towards the boundary side, commentary side, half forward flank. Oh, that was a great tackle. And that Hazick got tackled by Carter Money there, and it forced the ball out of the tackle, out of bounds.
Good footy by both players.
Yep, tried to take him on, but the ball spilled free, so no holding the ball there. Thrown in underneath us here. Volkanovski gets it to the front. Rangers trying to paddle it clear. Can't quite get out. Jets with the numbers. Kick off out of mid-air there, Rice. And a little chip forward by Suda. Gets it down towards the top of the square. Clara Meninas gets it down towards the full forward area. But just couldn't bend it back enough. And through for a behind. 4:28 to 2 goals straight, 12. They're quick on the scoreboard, these lads. And Lynch takes it in the back pocket. So they're just trying to work it clear of this back line at the moment. And Jordan Lynch spears a pass or daisy cutter. And a nice grab on the surface of the ground there by Quirk. He moves it on quickly. A little handball over the top. Has to bounce it along to find his teammate. But good smother there. We'll just catch that.
Good dispossession, if that's such a word.
It was an attempt of a handball, smothered, and that Jets player is just running off for the moment.
We're on the centre wing, outer side of the ground. Ball thrown in. Ball on the deck. Going nowhere. The umpire will have no choice. Up again.
Radovanovic was that one that put the hand in there to smother.
Ball up again. Oh, nice clearance by the Western Jets. This goes forward through O'Halloran. Bounces inside 50. Rangers have got the numbers here, and they want the safety of the boundary line in the forward pocket. Whitehorse Road end. In the shadows of quarter time, they trail by 16. Ball to be thrown in. Jets would love another one here, right on the bell. Up she goes. Tap forward, Lynch. He's had plenty of it early. Kicks out wide. He's looking for Hurst, who can't get it. Thought about soccering it further up the ground.
Tell you, we've could have done with our special comments man today, Gabe Sorrentino, because we've got some tongue twisters. These names out there today, isn't there? There's quite a few.
Beauties. Ball to be thrown in. Up she goes. Bit of jumper pulling there. Again, it is Stacks on the mill. Rice applying a tackle for the Western Jets, and the ball will be thrown up again. We have Rouget and Big Volkanovski for the Western Jets. Ball comes to ground. Tackle dispossessed. Now they've got a chance. Jets go forward. They need a mark. Good punch. Here's little Jake Hazick. Oh, look at that. Just picks his pocket. Gets it. Wheels around. Kicks it to the hot spot. They need a grab. Good defensive punch. Rangers need to clear it. Handball quick. Good hands. Now they clear it through Bailey Stevens. Goes to centre wing. Hurst. He'll want to wheel around onto the left. Searching kick up forward, but it is all big yellow and blue jumpers. And the Western Jets take a good Rock of Gibraltar mark in the last line of defence. Rangers caught with a footy, and this will be thrown up or inside 50. Kick wasn't desired, leaving defensive 50. Now the Rangers can get one back. Up she goes. Volkanovski gets a hand to it. Jets try to relieve by hand. Now it's kicked off the carpet. Half volley. Good mark. Now they go forward. Can they grab a mark? No, not dropped. Jets wheel around. Straighten. Kick. Bounce. Goal. As easy as that, Rick. And just picking that up. That was Elkington. Megsy.
Yep.
Megsy Elkington for the Western Jets, and didn't he balance well, Rick, once he got clear?
Yeah, good size too, 180 centimetres. Really moved well on that occasion and kicked through the ball.
5-4-34 NG scoreboard. The Eastern Rangers are 2 goals straight, 12. And the Technica time clock, Rick?
We are 28 minutes in, so you wouldn't be expecting much time in. And Volkanovski with the tap out, kicked down towards half forward, and the ball spilt free there. Tap to the ground, trying to work overtime here, but the Jets forwards are keeping them in around that forward 50. And there'll be a leg there, I think, somewhere. And a free kick going to the Rangers. And this will be taken by Norris. Norris at halfback will kick down the line towards that wing area. And the siren goes for quarter time here at Box Hill City Oval. 5-4-34 the Jets to the Rangers. 2 goals straight, 12.
The goal kickers for the Rangers, Jordan Lynch has one and Joel Burley has the other. And for the Western Jets, 2 to Connor Tharr, 1 to Jake Hasek, 1 to James Elkington, and 1 to number 29, who I have down as Melwol McGuong, but I know it's not him.
Yep.
Because we've seen McGuong earlier in the year, so we'll chase down who that is. That is a lead, Rick, of 22 points at quarter time for the Western Jets. They've been very, very impressive. We will take a break and be back on the other side of this to talk about the first quarter here on TAC Cup Radio, round 10 action.
Essendon captain Goddard settles, and he's done it. He's slotted through the match-winning goal. Roughhead flies high across the pack and takes a classic mark. Pendlebury's leading from the front, clocking up the possessions today, and young gun Josh Dunkley is looking good in his debut match. NG, the power behind Gippsland Power. For the past 19 seasons, NG, Loy Yang B and Hazelwood has been kicking goals with Gippsland Power as major sponsor. Gippsland Power, the backyard playground of tomorrow's future stars. Go Power!
If you love your under-18s footy and want to know more about the future stars of the AFL, then check out AFL Draft Central. AFL Draft Central is the only AFL draft-focused website providing draft profiles, power rankings, video highlights, exclusive interviews and all the stats you need on the up-and-coming stars of the TAC Cup. To check them out, visit afldraftcentral.com.au, like them on Facebook or follow them on Twitter at AFL Draft Central. AFL Draft Central, proudly supporting TAC Cup Radio. Technica is an Australian company that's been importing Italian-made and European-designed cooking appliances and white goods for almost 20 years. Technica appliances are a fusion of cutting-edge technology and contemporary design, providing a high level of style and sophistication to any kitchen. This is why so many leading architects, developers, interior designers and builders use Technica appliances, because like their customers, they want the very latest in innovation and quality. Technica, proud sponsor of the Northern Knights and TAC Cup Radio. For all your workwear, head down to Cowboys Cash and Carry, Unit 1, 169 Settlement Road, Thomastown. High-vis long and short-sleeve work shirts just $5. Expect to pay triple elsewhere. High-vis wind cheaters in fluoro orange or yellow, just $8. Sizes all the way up to 5XL. If you mention this ad, they'll throw in a 3-pack of work socks free. Cowboys Cash and Carry, Unit 1, 169 Settlement Road, Thomastown. Proudly supporting TAC Cup Radio.
The Red Time Sport iPhone app is here and ready to download. The app allows you to listen to the different sports BPM media broadcasts wherever you are in the world, including VFL and TAC Cup Radio and a whole lot more. You can interact with the commentary team in real time via the Red Time Sport iPhone app feedback and social networking buttons. Plus check out upcoming broadcasts. Catch up with the latest sports headlines from around the world via the Sports News button. The Red Time Sport iPhone app. Download it from the iTunes Store today. Visit bpmmedia.com.au for more details.
TAC Cup Radio has its own Facebook page. You can find it by searching for TAC Cup Radio. Like the page and be kept up to date with everything that's happening in this year's TAC Cup season. Have your say on any topic, including the best on ground and the players making their mark on the competition. You can also find the Twitter handles for our commentary team so you can interact during the match. They all love talking about the next thing in TAC Cup footy and you can let them know your opinion. TAC Cup Radio on Facebook. Like it now. Footyprofit.com is your go-to for everything AFL online, including some of the best under-18s coverage across Australia. The site has phantom drafts, player scout reports, predictions and expert analysis on your favourite players. Footy Profit is committed to covering the AFL draft and as a key sponsor of TAC Cup Radio provides first-class analysis and opinion. Readers are flooding to footyprofit.com to stay up to date with everything they need to know about the TAC Cup and the AFL draft. It's time you found out what all the fuss is about. Visit footyprofit.com. Nixon Finance has been running in the Plenty Valley area of Greensborough for over 20 years. As your financial consultants and brokers, they specialise in all your equipment and vehicle finance needs. Home loans, business loans, commercial property loans. They deal with all the banks and get the right loan that suits your needs. Call Phil Smith during business hours on 9435 2600 or email nixonfinance@bigpond.com.
On taccup.com.au and the Red Time Sport iPhone app, this is TAC Cup Radio.
Back here at quarter time. It is 5-4 the Western Jets to the Eastern Rangers, 2 goals straight, 12, and we've answered the number 29 for the Western Jets. His name's, well, we don't know his first name, but T. Warner has the other goal.
Yep. So, good quarter of footy by the Jets. I think they made, they snuck through some clever goals, didn't they? They have kicked 5 goals for, but the goals they got were quite clever, and no real give-me's, but they've definitely got the front running here at the moment with 9 scoring shots to 2. And the Rangers will be looking for a bit more than just their on-ballers this quarter, because they've had standouts with North, Stevens and Lynch through that middle of the ground that are giving them a bit of supply, but they've just got to get a bit more out of your wingers and your half forwards.
He is. So Lynch is a top ager. He's a he's a 19-year-old.
Yep.
And I don't know about you, Rick, but he stands out to me as the class player on the ground.
At the moment, yeah, no doubt.
And he's sort of head and shoulders above the rest. North's been excellent too, and North, of course, is in the Metro squad, and just missed out on a game this week, so he's come back to play for the Eastern Rangers today. So they've both been really busy and really good. But the Jets have just had a good team approach, and as you say, it is a bit dewy, and the ball would be a little bit slippery. But they've both played. When the ball's hit the deck, it's been difficult, but there's been some good marking and some good transfer of the ball back and forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know me, I love those little sneaky forwards up front. And Hasek, he's just, as soon as the ball is in his area, he's in top gear, running at it, keeps his feet, knows where the goals are. Thought he was very, very good early. But I reckon lots of ruckmen actually, have been good. Volkanovski.
He's a mountain, isn't he? 203 centimetres and 100 kgs. That's a big lad.
That is solid. And again, he's a 19-year-old as well from Airport West. Born in late November in 1998. And who are the 2 ruckmen for here?
We've got
Rouget.
Jasper Rouget, 197 and 91.
Steele is the other one. We haven't got his down the bottom, number 65 Steele, but he's been good too.
And the other guy, the big fella in Darren Walters will do a bit of rucking for the Jets. But no, they've impressed the Jets. Got a bit of class with Hitch across half-back and, through the middle. We haven't seen a lot of Stool Dryer yet, but he's a classy player. Like that goal of Elkington. And you've got some, real good movers in the team. So
Connor Tharr with 2 goals, and hasn't had a lot of opportunity up forward, but made the most of
the
what
2 goals
so
that he's
far.
had. And Claraminos took my eye as well. Left footer, Josh Claraminos, who another bottom ager, good size, 183 and 73.
From the Hillside Club.
The Hillside well represented today. They've got Hasek, they've got Claraminos and Frucalzo. Schumann. So, strong club.
All right.
That's out the Sydenham area, Hillside, I believe.
Hillside? I believe you to be correct, Rick. I think I'm not my real area of expertise at that.
Hillside Sharks, I think they call.
All right, the Eastern Rangers have broken up, and we will see what they can do. Obviously, we've mentioned there is not a cloud in the sky. Oh, there's a few clouds in the sky over the Dandenong Ranges, Rick, but basically it's blue sky from horizon to horizon, and perfect conditions for footy, and a good Saturday morning crowd, Rick.
Yeah, great crowd, really. The old, our favourite terrace in the competition, this one, isn't it? Fantastic viewing for standing room spectators here at the Box
Perfect.
Hill City Oval,
Good,
and they're right
good
in front of
viewing.
us.
All right, we're just about got everyone off the ground. 34 plays 12. We'll try and get you an update. Calder taking on Sandringham. Kicked off at 10:30 as well out at Rams Arena. Umpire holds the ball aloft. Second quarter action, round 10. The Rangers taking on the Jets. Take it away, Rick.
Got down quickly, but good moving. All he's kicked after he kicked it there. That was Radovanovic, and there'll be a relay free kick downfield, and this will be taken by Elkington. Plays on straight away, hands it off to Thar. They'll go towards centre half forward. Over the back it goes, and a nice mark out in front to Burris. Burris on the left. Oh, chips it up into a dangerous spot, allows the defender in. But they get numbers back, and Burris gets another go at it. Kicks towards the pocket, and through it goes for a behind. First action to the Jets, one behind, and 35 plays 12. So a handy little lead here early in this game, second quarter. And we'll have a kick out from fullback by Norris. He'll go very short, but he's got the loose man who fumbles there in the back pocket. Over the little hand out to North. Tom North runs back towards the goal square and goes wide, and the ball skids to that cricket net area. Handballed over the top, but no clear possession just yet. Good aggression. Jets doing well, and then the Rangers coming in and thumping it out of bounds. We'll have a throw in, just half forward for the Jets there. Umpire coming in. And we've got the two ruckmen. Volkanovski. And gets it over, a bit wider out, but play on's the call. Should be able to clear here. Lynch lost it. Picked up that time by Butters, who works it forward down towards the pocket, and it'll be out of bounds in front of the cricket nets again.
The Dragons are leading the Cannons by 23 in the second quarter at Rams Arena. I'll try and get you a definitive score as it comes up. Ball to be thrown in. We are 30 metres around from the Jets' goal. Northern or freeway end of the ground. Up she goes. Ball on the deck. Big crowd of players around it. Lynch. Tunnel balls it out the back. See what can happen. Now the Jets, they kick. It's near the goal square, into the post and through for another behind. Scoreboard, NG scoreboard, kicking on. They are quick, Rick, I think. 5-5-35 to 2 goals straight, 12.
Yep.
Rangers. This is Cardamone, decides to square it up. It's right in front of the cricket nets. Now they go long, low and hard. Beats everybody. Jets leading the race to the ball. We're on centre wing. Nice pick up there. This is Butters. He gets it off. Searching kick inside 50. Comes over the back. Hasek first to the ball. Still got it in his hands. Kicks it around the corner for the AFL Draft Central goal of the day. Clever football, Jake Hasek.
He's got double goals there, hasn't he? Similar to his first one. Over the shoulder, screwed it around, and that's a beautiful finish.
It is 6 goals, 6, 42 to the Western Jets. 2 goals straight, 12. A lead of 30 points on the NG scoreboard. And the Technica time clock, Rick, is it kicked off?
Hasn't really gone anywhere, I don't think.
Still showing.
So we're a couple of minutes, we're probably 3 or 4 minutes into this second quarter now. And a beautiful shark there by, that looked like Stevens going forward there. Inside 50 it goes. Rangers attacking. See what they can muster up. And good tackling there and penalised. The Calso was the one who got tackled, and that player Stevens, great tackle, didn't give him an opportunity.
He didn't. From the
So
Vermont Footy Club, Bailey Stevens.
So Bailey will kick from 40 metres out on an angle. Take a good kick this, but he's connected nicely. Just veered off to the right. And it's through for a behind. 2-1-13 to 6-6-42. Not making a lot of headway just yet, but the Jets will kick out from fullback through Hitch. Plays on. Gets on the right and kicks it long. Good body work. Good mark there. Over the back it goes. So they'll kick from half forward. Rouget goes towards the pocket. Wasn't a great option. Ball still in the hands, but out of bounds it goes.
It was, you've got to be on, when you're kicking out, Rick, I reckon. They had a good huddle there, a good break. He had about 5 players loose, and he kicked to a contest, and they lost the contest. Got to be on it. Got to be decisive in that. Ball thrown in. Volkanovski and Steele. This is kicked clear by Stooldryer. Bouncing football close to the boundary line, and the Rangers can't keep it in. Ball to be thrown in. We're on the half forward flank. Middleborough Road side of the ground, or the outer side. Ringed with cars. The fans, great, another great way of viewing the game today here at Box Hill City Oval. Ball on the deck, trying to force it out, and the umpire will come in and toss this up again. It is 29 points the difference. Jets looking good, forcing the ball forward. Warner gets it back, and again it is over the boundary line and out of bounds. Karmas couldn't pick it up. Just working their way around to the Whitehorse Road NG scoreboard into the ground. Boundary umpire set. Up she goes. Bit of jumper pulling there. He got away with it. Now the Rangers. Just on centre wing. It's gone from one pack to the next. Umpire has a look. Gives them plenty of time to get it out, but it's not happening, and he'll toss it up again. Up she goes. Volkanovski gets front position and gets the tap down to his feet. Stooldryer can't rip the ball clean. See what you can do, Rick. We need some good open passages of play.
Need a bit of action here. We're 55 out from the eastern goal. Thrown up quickly. They get it to ground. Now we'll get a little kick out through half forward. Over the back it goes. It's hit the deck. There's a little toe poke here on offer, but they couldn't quite get there in time. Good defensive play by the Jets again. And just at the behind, 2-2-14 to 6-6-42 on the NG scoreboard. And a kick out by Mole gets it down towards half back. A bit of a push out, and the Jets will hold the possession here and play on quickly. Over the back it goes, this time to Radovanovic. And he gets it further afield. We've got Karmas there. He works it forward. Thor, pretty strong name. Gets it down towards centre wing. Thar. Out the back it goes. Now a little kick there towards half forward, but taken away, intercepted by O'Halloran for the Jets. Goes towards half forward. Again, they can't break away with a clear passage. There's a free kick picked out of this to go to the Western Jets. And that'll be taken by Rice. It is.
He's been good.
Rice, strong body. Gets it down. Oh, big leap over the back. Rouget takes a clean mark for the Rangers. Just again got up higher over the pack. And he's kicked to a contest almost. And the ball finds Hitch. He goes forward for the Jets. They get it out there. O'Halloran trying to run through traffic. Gives off the handball. Nice little giveaway. And the kick on goal from Mould sees it through for a behind. And that's another one. So they'll move on to 2-2-14 the Rangers to 6-6-42 the Jets.
That was Burley bringing the ball in. He's found Norris. His kick has been intercepted by Connor Tharr. Tharr. Oh, he fakes the handball. Kicks it deep inside 50. The big men fly as he leaps into the air. Can't take it. Ball just bobbling about. It's a quick snap over. Rangers should take the saving mark in the last line of defence. Burley kicks it out wide. Mark taken. This is Talamburis. Talamburis gets it to centre wing. Kick smothered off the boot. Beats all comers. They might get a second chance here. Rolling. Could get pinged. No, the umpire comes in and will ball it up. Seems like we were here about 5 minutes ago, Rick. Right in this very spot. Up she goes. Tapped by Walters. Picked up for the Rangers. Kicked forward. But saving mark taken here by Mitchell Hearn. He doesn't muck about. Kicks out wide. Got 3 Jets out there. Mark taken on halfback. They go in short. O'Halloran out to Hitch. Hitch along the line. Nice mark taken by Burris. Burris kicks to half forward. Nicely roved by Tharr. Goes forward, but mark taken by Norris for the Eastern Rangers. Switches to the left boot. Goes out to half-back. Nice take. They decide to switch play. Coming to the members' side of the ground through Milner. Milner kicks up forward. He's looking for Stapleton. Can't take the mark. Under a bit of pressure. Close to the boundary line. Dispossessed and over the boundary line out of bounds.
That kick had to be spot on, and it was, but Stapleton dropped the chest mark there.
42 plays 14. Time clock, Rick, is that working now? The Technica?
It's got 4 minutes, but it's gone longer than that, I'd imagine.
Oh, it feels like it has. Ball thrown in.
12 minutes in.
12 minutes in. All right, Rick, I'll fix that if you want to call for a sec.
So we've got a throw in just in front of the coach's box there, in front of that nice long hedge here at Box Hill City Oval. And the umpire throws it in. Although there was a bit of scragging there and the umpire was onto that. I think he's onto your pulling of the jumper thing.
Been a lot of it.
And Walters takes the free kick. He runs straight into the man on the mark. Try to leave that stuff to the little blokes, big fella. And tried to balk the mark, but just ran straight into it. The big fellas keep me entertained, don't they?
You love it, Rick. It was good work.
Cody Hurst takes the mark, the diver. He plays on straight away. They get it towards half forward. Oh, nice mark. Stevens doing well. He kicks to a vacant square. Goes all the way, but just out offline and through for a behind. Classy player there, Bailey Stevens. And the kick-out's taken by Mould straight away. And that fake there by Hearn. They'll go long now towards half forward or half back.
Play on.
Paid the mark, did they?
Throw in. Chapter of accidents.
So the throw in at half forward for Eastern. Outer side, eastern side of the ground. And we've got Steele in the ruck this time. Up against Walters. Walters with the hand on. Oh, a bit of a push in the back there and well spotted. And the player gets up as Suter. Suter at half back for the Jets. Gives off the handball. And Stooldryer gets it down further afield to Tharr. He's wandered down a bit, down towards centre wing now. They'll play on straight away. Through the middle they come through Scalzo. They'll kick long towards half forward, the Jets. And the ball spilled free at the front of the pack. No one able to quite break through. And the umpire lets them go for a bit, but there'll be a ball up. Half forward flank. Jets attacking. And we are in this second quarter. We're about 19 minutes in almost.
I'll give it to you, Rick. Hang on.
Actually, no, we'd be about 15 minutes in now.
Yeah, approaching 15 minutes on the Technica time clock. Ball to be thrown in. Score check, 15 plays 42. Jets have a good lead. Played well, the Western Jets. Now we've got Steele and Burris to ply their craft in the ruck. Burris gets a little tap. Bit of volleyball work. Quick by hands, wrapped up in a tackle. They're appealing for a holding the ball. Umpire not having a bar of it, and he'll toss this up. 20 metres away from the Jets' goal. They're kicking to the northern end of Box Hill City Oval. Trying to work the ball forward by hand. Good intercept. It's dangerous footy. Whistle blown. And it's a free kick to the Jets. They'll be happy about that. And the free kick, I couldn't pick up what it was for. It might have been hanging on. And this will be taken by Alex Burris. Now, you're the reality TV man. Was that, you're fired?
Yes.
Mr. Burris? I think it was. It's goal to him anyway. Alex Burris gets his first for the afternoon. They move on to 7 goals, 6, 48. The Western Jets on the NG scoreboard. And the Eastern Rangers are 2-3, 15. And we are 16 minutes in on the Technica time clock.
Yeah, nice kick of the ball, isn't he? They've got no shortage of left footers out there today. They always look good with ball in hand. Back in the middle. And the ruckman this time, Walters gets a tap out. Just can't break away there. That was Lynch underneath it all. Holding the ball. Tackle rewarded.
A lot quieter this quarter.
Now, the tackler on that occasion was O'Halloran. He's had a good quarter. So he'll move it forward. He's going to go to the flank with a kick out in front of the forward, but punch down to ground. A number of players around this one. Eventually it spills out the back. Little handoff. And they should be able to clear here, the Rangers, down towards centre wing. Over the back, they all missed it. Picked up by Hearn. He'll go onto the right, and he dribbles it forward more than anything. They got it back here, the Rangers. They'll centre it towards full forward and out in front. Beautiful lead out in front of Rouget. He's a nice mover. A real nice mover, this boy.
He's from Alexandra Footy Club.
Okay. Which is a long way out of
so you
country.
Like to do your
good camping areas up there.
Your Mansfield and your
Alexandra got a picnic race course.
They have too.
So Rouget comes in and he kicks and a little bit left, just off lines for another behind. They need to take every opportunity at the moment, Rangers. But I like the look of that lad. They'll play on straight away from full back. All on his own there. Go. Murphy gets on the left. He'll chip it inboard. He had a man loose. Didn't quite carry the distance, but he was able to help him out and get it out with another handball over the top to Murphy. Murphy, good running. Gets it a half forward. Intercept mark nicely there. And that was moved on quickly. Rangers, again, out of trouble. Couple of nice little foot passes there. And now North gets it on the left, hooks it around, spotted up his teammate in Quirk at half-back. Now he'll carry it on further afield with a handball. They'll get it another one across. Ends up with Cody Hurst. He goes forward. They've got running in numbers here. Get it out the back door. And they should be able to get it back here. Flipped over. No real clear possession in that whole passage. A lot of tapping over the top stuff. And handball under pressure, but eventually they got it inside 50. We'll have a throw in. 48 plays 16, and we're 20 minutes into this second quarter.
Ball to be thrown in. Rangers need one desperately. Plenty of yellow for the Western Jets. Handballs into a hot area there. Rangers have got some numbers here. Oh, knocked off the ball. Pack footy. Going nowhere. Umpire will come in and ball this up. (16) playing 48. Tap out. Rangers snap at goal, and it's another behind. 2-5, 17, 7-6, 48. Jets to bring the ball back in.
So with the ball, we've got Radovanovic, and he'll kick. Had to play on in the end, didn't use the full square, but thumped the ground. Here they go. Oh, Lynch bursts through the pack, chips at it, and again, gee, we're seeing a lot of missed goals in the AFL even with that chip kick. Got to kick through the ball there, and it was a behind. They're wasting opportunities here, the Rangers, and they've kicked 6 behinds this quarter only. So the Jets to kick out. That was Radovanovic. And they'll play on straight away through the middle. They go through Butters. He'll play on and kick to the outer side wing. Over the back it goes. They're just trying to break clear, and they do that. Couple of handballs over the top. And we've found Thar. He goes towards full forward. Oh, strong mark out in front. Excellent kick up towards the forward there. And that's Burris again.
Great transfer of the football, Rick. The Western Jets, since we've been calling them, always have good, quick, skillful players, I reckon.
Yep, they do.
The Menadus and the Corey Ellis and those blokes, they're always quick and lively and skillful.
So Burris comes in, and he was pretty skillful as well on that left for his second goal of the quarter. And back into the middle it'll come. 2-6-18, the Rangers, to the Jets 8-6-54. So they've got out to a big lead here. And we are
22 minutes into the second quarter in the shadows of half-time. Hopefully we've got a few interviews at half-time from the Eastern Rangers, there being their home game. So stick around in the break. Whistle, encroachment. And he's doing one of those dances, Rick.
That's a second Jets encroachment now.
Rangers kick inside 50. Oh, great mark. Gee, that was a good mark. That was taken by Riley Ham. There is
holding
an infringement there. Rangers take the resultant free kick. They go in short. They find Jasper. Jasper Rouget kicks to the hot spot. Front and square. Beautiful tackle by Hearn. Hearn of the Jets. Dispossessed. He's got the footy again. Good tenacious stuff. They don't want to give one up here, the Jets. Volkanovic to Hitch to Hearn. Hearn just clears the kick out to centre wing. The race is on. 2-on-1. The two usually win. Good work by the Western Jets. They work it inboard. This is Schumann. Kicks to half forward. Has it, can't keep the ball in. The boy in the yellow boots. And the ball will be thrown in.
At half back there, they just got enough numbers around the ball there, the Jets, to hold up those little handballs out of trouble there for the Rangers. So they did really well getting numbers there.
Volkanovski and Rouget. Volkanovski gets the tap. Jets can't keep it in. Good work by Lynch. Handballs inboard. They work it well, the Rangers, to centre wing. Stevens comes out the back. They kick in forward, 1-on-1. Oh, close to the boundary line and is out of bounds. Tough work being a boundary umpire, Rick. You've got to be quick sometimes, don't you?
Yeah, they cover some miles, don't they?
Not really a game that you and I would be interested in. As the boundary umpire comes in to throw this in. 18 plays 54. Western Jets, good lead. Shadows of half-time. Rangers just need one desperately here. Jets are going to clear. This is all Eastern Rangers as Tommy North's got it. And he spears one inside 50 and the mark is taken. He lowered the eyes and we don't have this guy's dimensions, Rick, but he's pretty young. I'd say he's one of the 16-year-olds out on the ground. And I'll just pick him up for you. As he comes in, I think it's Zelik. No, 58, Norris. And Norris puts it through for a behind. Good work by North all the same. Lowered the eyes, saw Norris, picked him out. But inaccuracy, as if they don't have enough troubles, Rick. Inaccuracy haunting the Rangers. 2-7-19 to 8-6-54. As the Western Jets look to clear. Little kick to themselves and kicks out wide. And mark spilt by the Rangers. Had a chance. They butter up. Good hands. It's kicked to the top of the 50 again. Spills. Rice. They get it across. Clear the Jets. And kick out wide. Volkanovski tries to con the umpire. The umpire's not having any bar of it. And that ball will be over the boundary line and out of bounds.
So they've only scored 7 behinds for the quarter here, the Rangers. So got to pull back a couple before the end of this quarter. Or 1 or 2 at least. Ball tapped into space. They're paddling along. They get the kick out. Now gives an opportunity here to the Rangers. Who'll drive it down towards full forward, but intercept mark that time to Ham. He'll chip it wide. Well-weighted kick and a nice little pluck there, one-handed by Schumann. He goes into O'Halloran. He juggles it and gets it back. Kicks into that centre square area. But, there was a contest on offer there and a free kick paid.
Too high.
And just caught him a bit high there. And that'll be taken by Bredden at half-back for the Rangers. He goes very wide, eastern side of the ground. And they'll chip it along the boundary line. Well done. They got the hit-up target to Cardamone. He goes back inboard. Not a great option, I wouldn't have thought. Oh. And out in front, Hurst takes the mark. On that left, he goes a bit short as well. But they pick it up and kick it down towards half forward. Just need a good bounce, but over the top. It beats everyone.
Oh, here we go.
Here's a chance. They'll run into an open goal now, the Rangers. And there's the one they were looking for. And well positioned there, Duncan, to take that receive. And puts it through for his first goal and their third of the game.
Josiah Duncan.
So it's 3-7 now, 25 to 8-6-54. So that is a 29-point margin here to the Jets. And we're late. We're 28 minutes into the second quarter. So that gives them a little sniff at least.
The rope is not extended beyond dragging it in, Rick, which is important in a game of footy. Up they go. Volkanovski gets the hand to it. Comes at his feet. He just put his slipper in there to tap the ball away. Might want to bend over next time, Matthew. And the ball will be thrown up again. We're still inside that centre circle. In the shadows of the post, Volkanovski just uses his bulk. Jets trying to work it clear. What a wonderful tackle by Xavier O'Halloran. His tackling work's been sensational for the Western Jets.
Had a bit of the ball too.
Volkanovski again. Couple of taps. Tackling, a feature of the Jets game. As the siren sounds at half time, the score reads 8-6-54. And the Eastern Rangers are 3-7-25. And that is a lead, Rick, of 29
points at half time to the Jets.
And the goal kickers for the Eastern Rangers, 1 apiece to Jordan Lynch, Joel Burley and Josiah Duncan. And for the Western Jets, 2 to Jake Hasek and 2 to Alex Bouris and 2 to Connor Tharr and 1 apiece to James Elkington and Warner. I should call him Dave Warner. We don't know, it's T Warner. That is half time. Been a great first half to the Western Jets. We will take a break and be back. On the other side of this, you're listening to TAC Cup Radio and watching live through the TAC Cup website.
Essendon captain Goddard settles, and he's done it. He's slotted through the match-winning goal. Roughhead flies high across the pack and takes a classic mark. Pendlebury's leading from the front, clocking up the possessions today, and young gun Josh Dunkley is looking good in his debut match. NG, the power behind Gippsland Power. For the past 19 seasons, NG, Loy Yang B and Hazelwood has been kicking goals with Gippsland Power as major sponsor. Gippsland Power, the backyard playground of tomorrow's future stars. Go Power!
If you love your under-18s footy and want to know more about the future stars of the AFL, then check out AFL Draft Central. AFL Draft Central is the only AFL draft-focused website providing draft profiles, power rankings, video highlights, exclusive interviews and all the stats you need on the up-and-coming stars of the TAC Cup. To check them out, visit afldraftcentral.com.au, like them on Facebook or follow them on Twitter at AFL Draft Central. AFL Draft Central, proudly supporting TAC Cup Radio. Technica is an Australian company that's been importing Italian-made and European-designed cooking appliances and white goods for almost 20 years. Technica appliances are a fusion of cutting-edge technology and contemporary design, providing a high level of style and sophistication to any kitchen. This is why so many leading architects, developers, interior designers and builders use Technica appliances, because like their customers, they want the very latest in innovation and quality. Technica, proud sponsor of the Northern Knights and TAC Cup Radio. For all your workwear, head down to Cowboys Cash and Carry, Unit 1, 169 Settlement Road, Thomastown. High-vis long and short-sleeve work shirts, just $5. Expect to pay triple elsewhere. High-vis wind cheaters in fluoro orange or yellow, just $8. Sizes all the way up to 5XL. If you mention this ad, they'll throw in a 3-pack of work socks free. Cowboys Cash and Carry, Unit 1, 169 Settlement Road, Thomastown. Proudly supporting TAC Cup Radio.
The Red Time Sport iPhone app is here and ready to download. The app allows you to listen to the different sports BPM media broadcasts wherever you are in the world, including VFL and TAC Cup Radio and a whole lot more. You can interact with the commentary team in real time via the Red Time Sport iPhone app feedback and social networking buttons. Plus check out upcoming broadcasts. Catch up with the latest sports headlines from around the world via the Sports News button. The Red Time Sport iPhone app. Download it from the iTunes Store today. Visit bpmmedia.com.au for more details.
TAC Cup Radio has its own Facebook page. You can find it by searching for TAC Cup Radio. Like the page and be kept up to date with everything that's happening in this year's TAC Cup season. Have your say on any topic, including the best on ground and the players making their mark on the competition. You can also find the Twitter handles for our commentary team so you can interact during the match. They all love talking about the next thing in TAC Cup footy and you can let them know your opinion. TAC Cup Radio on Facebook. Like it now. FootyProfit.com is your go-to for everything AFL online, including some of the best under-18s coverage across Australia. The site has phantom drafts, player scout reports, predictions and expert analysis on your favourite players. Footy Profit is committed to covering the AFL draft and as a key sponsor of TAC Cup Radio provides first-class analysis and opinion. Readers are flooding to FootyProfit.com to stay up to date with everything they need to know about the TAC Cup and the AFL draft. It's time you found out what all the fuss is about. Visit footyprofit.com. Nixon Finance has been running in the Plenty Valley area of Greensborough for over 20 years. As your financial consultants and brokers, they specialise in all your equipment and vehicle finance needs. Home loans, business loans, commercial property loans. They deal with all the banks and get the right loan that suits your needs. Call Phil Smith during business hours on 9435 2600 or email nixonfinance@bigpond.com.
On TACcup.com.au and the Red Time Sport iPhone app, this is TAC Cup Radio.
It's half time at Box Hill City Oval and it's been a very good morning for the Western Jets. They are 8-6-54. The Eastern Rangers are 3-7-12. 25. And what were your thoughts on the first half, Rick?
Yeah, I think they've controlled the game pretty well, the Jets, and I just think they're just getting numbers around contests, and that's what's keeping them, keeping the Rangers under a lot of pressure when they're trying to work it forward. There's no clear handball out of trouble into open space, and that's what the Western Jets have done well to restrict that. And yeah, it hasn't been a lot of spread and wide running, has there, from both teams?
Sort of gone from every now and again they'll break open and there'll be one clean passage of play, but basically from contest to contest, pack to pack.
Yep. But a lot of good players on the ground at the moment. Some players that have impressed me, of course, Hazic on the forward line for the Jets. Cross half back, the captain for today, Luke Hitch.
Yep.
Been very good. Thar across half forward just injects a bit into the game, doesn't he, with a little bit of pace and skill.
He's making the most of his opportunities.
Yeah, he is.
He's
not kicked a couple, but just gives them a bit of bite across that half forward when they're trying to enter that forward area. I liked Xavier O'Halloran in that quarter. I thought he was terrific. For St Bernard's, Crooksy.
St Bernard's boy. Which one?
O'Halloran.
O'Halloran, yeah. He's. I know he has won a lot of the ball, but he's tackling. He always seems to be tackling around the middle of the ground and sort of giving them. So when he's turning the ball over for them, he's getting it to great advantage. You know, searching it forward, which is
yeah. And I think the ruckmen have had a bit of an influence, more so the number one ruckman in Volkanovski and Jasper Rouget. Jasper's gone forward and taken 3 marks, or 2 or 3 marks, sorry, and looked a good forward target. So he looks a versatile type there. He can start in the ruck and go forward and kick a couple for them.
I actually denied him a goal, Rick.
Yeah,
he got the first goal. I marked it in the wrong one.
I was going to ask you at half time where you got that one from. But
no, it's definitely Rouget.
Yeah.
Lynch, Rouget and Duncan are the goal kickers for the Eastern Rangers.
So the other players, Lynch went a bit quieter that term, but he looks a class player for sure, Jordan Lynch, and along with Bailey Stevens, who seems to be doing a bit of his work across the half forward around that 50-metre mark, and Thomas North went a bit quieter that term. Ben Cardamone, I thought, has been quite good across half back, and Cody Hurst, gives them another element with a bit of pace and class on the left foot. But yeah, they're a long way off them at the moment, but in touch on the scoreboard. 29 points in the modern game. It isn't out of the question, so we'll just see if they can come out with a bit more intensity and move the ball a bit better this quarter, the Eastern Rangers, or whether the Western Jets sustain that pressure around that footy that they've got, just not allowing those little inside handballs to get outside.
All right, we will take another break here from Box Hill City Oval. This is TAC Cup Radio.
Essendon captain Goddard settles, and he's done it. He's slotted through the match-winning goal. Roughhead flies high across the pack and takes a classic mark. Pendlebury's leading from the front, clocking up the possessions today, and young gun Josh Dunkley is looking good in his debut match. NG, the power behind Gippsland Power. For the past 19 seasons, NG, Loy Yang B and Hazelwood has been kicking goals with Gippsland Power as major sponsor. Gippsland Power, the backyard playground of tomorrow's future stars. Go Power!
If you love your under-18s footy and want to know more about the future stars of the AFL, then check out AFL Draft Central. AFL Draft Central is the only AFL draft-focused website providing draft profiles, power rankings, video highlights, exclusive interviews and all the stats you need on the up-and-coming stars of the TAC Cup. To check them out, visit afldraftcentral.com.au. Like them on Facebook or follow them on Twitter at AFL Draft Central. AFL Draft Central, proudly supporting TAC Cup Radio. Technica is an Australian company that's been importing Italian-made and European-designed cooking appliances and white goods for almost 20 years. Technica appliances are a fusion of cutting-edge technology and contemporary design, providing a high level of style and sophistication to any kitchen. This is why so many leading architects, developers, interior designers and builders use Technica appliances, because like their customers, they want the very latest in innovation and quality. Technica, proud sponsor of the Northern Knights and TAC Cup Radio. For all your workwear, head down to Cowboys Cash and Carry, Unit 1, 169 Settlement Road, Thomastown. High-vis long and short-sleeve work shirts just $5. Expect to pay triple elsewhere. High-vis wind cheaters in fluoro orange or yellow, just $8. Sizes all the way up to 5XL. If you mention this ad, they'll throw in a 3-pack of work socks free. Cowboys Cash and Carry, Unit 1, 169 Settlement Road, Thomastown. Proudly supporting TAC Cup Radio.
The Red Time Sport iPhone app is here and ready to download. The app allows you to listen to the different sports BPM media broadcasts wherever you are in the world, including VFL and TAC Cup Radio and a whole lot more. You can interact with the commentary team in real time via the Red Time Sport iPhone app feedback and social networking buttons. Plus check out upcoming broadcasts. Catch up with the latest sports headlines from around the world via the Sports News button. The Red Time Sport iPhone app. Download it from the iTunes Store today. Visit bpmmedia.com.au for more details.
TAC Cup Radio has its own Facebook page. You can find it by searching for TAC Cup Radio. Like the page and be kept up to date with everything that's happening in this year's TAC Cup season. Have your say on any topic, including the best on ground and the players making their mark on the competition. You can also find the Twitter handles for our commentary team so you can interact during the match. They all love talking about the next thing in TAC Cup footy, and you can let them know your opinion. TAC Cup Radio on Facebook. Like it now. FootyProfit.com is your go-to for everything AFL online, including some of the best under-18s coverage across Australia. The site has phantom drafts, player scout reports, predictions and expert analysis on your favourite players. Footy Profit is committed to covering the AFL draft and as a key sponsor of TAC Cup Radio provides first-class analysis and opinion. Readers are flooding to footyprofit.com to stay up to date with everything they need to know about the TAC Cup and the AFL draft. It's time you found out what all the fuss is about. Visit footyprofit.com. Nixon Finance has been running in the Plenty Valley area of Greensborough for over 20 years. As your financial consultants and brokers, they specialise in all your equipment and vehicle finance needs. Home loans, business loans, commercial property loans. They deal with all the banks and get the right loan that suits your needs. Call Phil Smith during business hours on 9435 2600 or email nixonfinance@bigpond.com. On taccup.com.au and the Red Time Sport iPhone app, this is TAC Cup Radio.
Half time here at Fox Hill City Oval. There's actually been an alteration to the score, Rick, on the scoreboard, 55 to 25.
Okay, so it's a 30-point margin, 8-7 to the Jets to 3-7.
Must have missed a point there for the Western Jets. At Rams Arena, Rick, the Sandringham Dragons 5-3-33 trail the Calder Cannons 5-6-36. And I think the Cannons kicked the last 4 goals of the quarter.
They were 23 points down when you read them out.
They were.
Earlier.
So I can give you a little bit more of that. The goal kickers for the Cannons, Croft, Borg, Browning, Firebrace, doesn't say which one, and Colucci with their goals to half-time. And they're an improving lot, Rick.
Are they?
The Calder Cannons.
Yeah, we noticed last game, they'd really picked up from earlier in the year. Did you think that?
Yeah, I think they started the year looking a little bit scrappy, but I think they're going to have a much better second half of the year.
And they seem to finish their games pretty well. So
yeah,
that could be a key for them. If they're within touch at three-quarter time, they might be the team to beat in most games. But you would have backed Sandringham, with what we've seen on exposed form there. But I'd imagine they've got a few out today as well.
So this is the lottery of future rounds. You just the depth and it must be it'd be tough. It's tough for all of them, but it'd be interesting being a young bloke coming into the team. You want to show them how good you are. You want to prove what you can do, and if you're a 16-year-old, you want to make sure you're coming back as a 17 and 18-year-old and doing that, and then adhering to the team rules and the team skills and all that kind of stuff at the same time. The Under-18 Championships started last week, Rick, and I can give you a half-time score where South Australia at half-time lead by 1.6541 to the Allies 6-4-40. So that'll be where a lot of the scouts and the recruiters will be, checking out the talent from the under-18 talent around the country. Houlihan has 2, Gyro, Fogarty, Rankine and Lucosius has the goals for the under-18s. And another interesting concept, the Allies. So having the Northern Territory and Queensland and New South Wales all combined, and Tassie as well. Should never forget Tassie. Having the players from there all combined, Rick, to make up the Allies. You like that concept, or?
I suppose they've only got enough games that they can fit in, so don't mind that. I thought they'd be pretty competitive too.
Yeah, I think it's especially in this in this format. I think that's probably the best way to go. Otherwise, you've got the spread of talent in Queensland, Tasmania, Northern Territory is probably not going to stand up to Vic Metro, Vic Country, South Australia and Western Australia. So
no, and they're not playing in this competition this year, which they've usually played about 4 games the last few years each of those states. So at least it gives the better players an opportunity to get their name out in lights. So it's good to see.
All right, we might just look at the other games in this round as we go through this afternoon. There's 5 games being played today. The Gippsland Power are taking on the Greater Western Victoria Rebels at Casey Fields, where we're going to be in a couple of weeks' time. Who did you like in that, Rick? Do you remember who you tipped?
I would have went the Bushies there.
I think I went the Power in that game.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, which one?
Gippsland and Western.
I think I went Western.
And the Dandenong Stingrays are hosting the Murray Bushrangers at Shepley Oval.
Bushies there.
Dandenong coming off a good win. I think I might have gone a few different to this. I think I've gone for Dandenong in that. And the Knights are hosting the Oakley Chargers.
I went for the Northern Knights at Preston City Oak, but they've had about 7 in that Vic Metro side.
Yeah, there's plenty.
So they'll be a bit undermanned as well.
And tomorrow, Bendigo and Geelong Falcons at Queen Elizabeth. I think I went for Geelong Falcons.
Should win that.
Looking forward to our next game for broadcast is the Calder Cannons taking on the Bendigo Pioneers next Sunday afternoon. I think it's a 2 o'clock game. So
where's that one? At Rams?
At Rams Arena.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get. It'll be our first time of seeing Bendigo this year, who are playing some good footy, and we'll make sure we get plenty of coverage for our Bendigo fans up there, Rick, because just don't get to see them enough. It's hard getting. Yeah,
it is, and they've had some good players recruited in recent times.
My word, they have.
Was it
Ollie Wines?
Green that. Trying to think who went to Essendon and the Bulldogs. They've a couple of smart players there in the last draft.
In the last draft, that's a good question, Rick. Without notice. Always sort of like, well, the Selwoods come from the Bendigo Pioneers, and they always have good sort of tough players like Ollie Wines and that sort of get in and under. So we'll see how they go. The Rangers are back on the ground. The Western Jets are back on the ground. Hard to know what to do if you were Darren Buick, Rick. What we've known of the Eastern Rangers over the years, and it's, as we keep saying, it is hard because a lot of players are away, but we've always sort of known them to have that key forward, so that they can always kick to and go to. Names like Boyd and Patton and all that over the years. So that's always tended to be the way their team structures sort of come up. But today they don't quite have that. They've got Jasper up there.
Yep. And he is a good target, but he's got to play 2 roles, doesn't he?
Yeah.
They need him in the ruck as well, so you wouldn't sort of pencil him in as your key forward because he's going to play a couple of roles. But, they need a bit more out of their forward line, that's for sure, Easton. Get it down there out in front. Just give them the opportunities. Keep presenting. 5 scoring shots. So they had a fair bit more on the board there. They kicked 1 goal, 8 that quarter, the Eastern Rangers. But there wasn't a lot of set shots, miss, was it? More rushed shots. And They, of course, the opposition there, the Jets, kicked 3-3. So that would have been a closer scoreline if they had kicked a bit better, if they could have pinched another 2 or 3 there.
All right, both teams in tight huddles. Umpires ready to get underway. A few good games. I will be releasing our remaining fixture.
Yep.
Up there, but as I mentioned, we've got the Calder Cannons and the Bendigo Pioneers next week, and on the 8th of July we're going for the first time to Casey Fields, Rick, to call Gippsland Power and Sandringham. All things being equal, making sure everything works.
I think our TV man just not quite sure about that one yet.
Yeah,
just
he
a
said,
bit worried.
he told me before, don't put your house on it just yet. Just we'll see how we go.
Oh, Peter, well done. I'm sure we can trust your technical skills, Pete.
And following that, Ricky, I'm just trying to think. And then we're making the trip up to Eureka Stadium. I'm looking forward to that. The Greater Western Victoria Rebels are taking on the Oakley Chargers. I believe that's on Sunday, July 16th, up there at the new Eureka Stadium. Third quarter action. It is the Jets by 30. Take it away, Rick.
Up they go. Oh, tapped away nicely by Rouget. Gets it down to the feet. And we've got a big tackle on there. Back in the middle of the ground, and we'll have a ball up. Quickly thrown up. Tapped down. And they get the first kick out of the pack, and it was a nice one up forward. They got a leader and a beautiful spearing pass out in front. And on the end of that one, we've got, is that Jones or Woodward? We'll just pick him up now, but a beautiful lead. And he'll kick on the left, another left footer, kicks to the top of the square, bit offline. And Hitch gets it over the line.
That was Mitchell Jones.
Jones, yeah, I like the way he moved to that ball.
He's solid too, 186 and 60.
That's
what I'm saying.
He might be their main go-to man.
Yeah,
this
need
quarter.
A target up there just to bring it all
he
together.
He seems to be going for this ruck contest against the big fella here, and they got it to ground. O'Halloran with the hurried kick out, but North will intercept there at half forward. Already a bit of a increase in intensity by the Eastern Rangers. North on the left, kicks long to the goal square. Oh, brought to ground beautifully. That time it was taken by Ham for Western Jets. They get it out in the back pocket, into a bit of trouble, and we'll have a ball in. And there'll be a ball in the forward pocket near the cricket nets. And this time we've got a huge difference in the ruck with Volkanovski getting it down. And O'Halloran gets tackled with it. The player did his best to roll off him there in Lynch, but O'Halloran gets the free kick. He'll play on and get it wide. And Ham gives it across. Oh, he's contested well there. Punched away nicely that time by Bruzezi. Gabe, help. Bruchesi.
Bruchesi, could be.
Oh dear. Anyway, there'll be a ball in. They keep attacking here, the Rangers. See if they can muster something out of this. Up they go. Volkanovski, too tall. Jones underneath it. Just trying to get it clear of the ruck there. And there'll be a ball up.
The Western Jets coach, Torrin Baker, would be very happy with their defence today.
Yeah, they've been excellent. Lot of one-percenters.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff.
Tap towards the goal square. Dangerous spot here for the Jets, but everyone jumping on it left, right and centre, and there'll be a ball up. 30 out from goal. Just trying to break it open. We've got a lot around this one. A little kick towards the goal, but Hitch gets tackled. Oh, it pokes out the back, and we've had a shot on goal that's hit the post.
Free kick.
But there is a free kick, and this could go in front of goal to Cardamone. No, it's going to Jones. getting in the action.
Straight away.
Jones will come in on the left and put it through for a
Good
goal.
boy.
Good start to this quarter for the Rangers with the first goal. And they'll move on to 4-7-31 to 8-7-54. So we've got a 4-goal difference now. And we're only 3 minutes into this third quarter on the Technica time clock.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time. And it is an excellent start. The first part of this quarter played all in the Rangers forward line. Back in the middle, we've got Rouget and Volkanovski. Umpire tosses it up. Volkanovski gets the tap. O'Halloran shrugs it. Now it's just a tug of war, and the umpire will come in and toss this up. He's just outside the centre circle. Looks around. Volkanovski gets the backhander. Nice take by Rice. Now he's caught. Took one step too many. Oh, dear oh dear.
What happened there?
Kelchowski gave away, and now Rice has got it. I think he was a bit fortunate, all the same, Rick. Hazic keeps the ball in front of him. It's close to the boundary line. And
nice fist by Burley there. Just kept his player under the ball and got a good clear fist into it.
Ball to be thrown in 50 metres around from the Jets' goal. They are going to the White Horse Road end of the ground. 55 plays 31. Boundary umpire. Volkanovski, top spot. Thar in there for the Jets. Now it spills out to Butters. Kick forward by Mould. Crowd in front of me, Rick, not making it easy for the caller. Good handball back to Hazic. Wheels around, kick smothered. Butters up, good work. Now he has another snap. Goes into the square. Warner at the fall of the ball. Tries to get it. Pulls it over the back. Ball still in play, close to the boundary line and out of bounds.
Did well there, the Rangers. It looked a certain goal in the goal square, but they were able to hold up play enough there.
Ball to be thrown in. See what they can do this time. Up she goes, beautiful high throw in. Little shove in the back there. Not seen by the umpire. Free kick to the Jets. Tackle was a bit vociferous there by Lynchrick. And taking the free kick for the Western Jets will be, got the good teal coloured boots on. Just bring him up. That is Radovanovic. Stefan Radovanovic. He will kick from 30 metres out, near enough to directly in front. Radovanovic kicks and pulls it to the left behind. 8:8:56 to 4:7:31 on the NG scoreboard. The Technica time clock, Rick?
We are 7 minutes into this third quarter, and the ball's been marked by Stapleton at halfback. He'll go in with the little left footer towards centre halfback, and the player there is Quirk. Been okay today, Quirk. Gives it off out to the wing where there'll be a free kick for a push out. Rangers with the ball. This time it's with Norris. He goes short. Not making a lot of ground there. And Milner goes wider again. They've still got possession, so they worked it out nicely. North has got it. Outer side of the ground. He goes inboard to his player there, Milner again. Haven't gone a long way here. Now they've gone to a contest, but the player doesn't let them down. That was nice grab there and worked forward into a dangerous spot here for the Jets. They're just trying to work it clear, but again, Jets get numbers back to that back line area and were able to hold up play.
Slow entry into forward 50, Rick.
Yeah, they just took a bit too long there. I didn't mind a couple of the passes, but they just went one or two too many. Ball to be ball up 35 out from goal. Rangers attacking. Play on's a call. The umpire lets them get it out, but eventually it had to be balled up. Got about 20 players around this play, and they'll have another go at it. So quickly tapped down the front. Bursting through a one-handed handball there. Yes, the umpire was onto that one. And good tackle by Cardamone. Sees him taking the shot at goal from about 40 metres out. Cardamone played well.
He has been good. Played down defence in the first half, now moved forward.
And he'll come in from 40. Left footer. Oh,
Kicked it
bit
like
of
a
a
defender,
backman's
Rick.
kick, yeah. Didn't tumble too well, that one. Through from behind, so bad kicking again. Now they've moved on to 4-9, 33 to 8-8, 56. And the Jets are leading.
Ball brought back in. Nice long kick. Oh, boy, almost a great mark there to Butters. Ball spills, Rangers, not clean. Now they're trying to get it out through Hitch, the Jets. They kick into the centre square. Ball front and centre. They've got some numbers, good hands, need to be quick. Good wrap-up tackle. Rangers meet the same sort of obstruction there. Scrappy footy. And the umpire will come in and ball this up.
It could have both almost been paid holding the ball at both teams there. The umpire elected to play on.
He throws it up. Walters gets the tap down for the Jets. Good work by North. Shovels it. Goes back, gets it. Burley on the left. Kicks inside 50. Bit of a chaos ball. Jones again. He's been good. Now it's a neat kick up forward. A little bit too neat. Ball still alive. Hitch, last line of defence. Needs to be clean with the hands. Now they get it out the Jets. Clearing kick and mark on half back. They kick it forward through Schumann. It's going to come back from whence it came. And this is Norris for the Eastern Rangers.
Just better attack on the ball at the moment, isn't there, from the Rangers?
Yeah.
You can feel that.
Darren Buick will be happy with that. Now they just need to convert. Norris. He's had one shot at goal in the second quarter. Left footer, comes in, kicks, across the face. Another behind, 4-9, 33 on the NG scoreboard, 8-8, 56 to the Western Jets. And bringing the ball back in for the Jets will be the skipper today, Luke Hitch. Hitch, they work the huddle. They split. He's got a man right down the middle, and he's tried to pick him out. He almost did, came off hands, came over the back. Fortuitous for the Jets. Rangers, they're still forcing the ball forward, Western. It's on the deck. Not getting out, and the umpire will come in and ball it up. 56 plays 33. It's not an unassailable lead, but they need to start getting some goals on the board. Jets on the wing, go forward. Nice mark taken here by Buku Karmas. Karmas doesn't muck around, he's on the left boot. Spearing pass inboard, but Jordan Lynch.
Loose player here.
Intercepts. They are on their bike. Ryan Ironspawn kicks up to 50. Again, that Jets defence. Hitch. Handball in desperation. Gonna get caught. Ball spills. Another great tackle. It's been a hallmark of their defence. Again, they're looking for a holding the ball, but the umpire will come in and ball this up. We're just outside 50. Rangers in attack. Lynch can't take it. North kicked off the ball. Jones. Now the Rangers kick to the goal line. It's close. It's bouncing and they soccer it through. And that was Bailey Stevens for his first of the day. And Rick, that started to make it just a little bit interesting.
He's been a good forward all day, Bailey Stevens, and deserved that goal because he's had a couple of cracks at it. And now that's moved them on to 5-9, 39 to 8-8, 56. They're right in the game now, the Rangers, after the Western Jets have controlled it for most of the game. 13 minutes into this third quarter, but good comeback at the minute. Jets need a steadier.
It's exactly what they need.
Ball up in the middle, and no clear winner there. Still gets it down. Now they're just trying to break free here, the Jets. And that was Rice, got tackled with it. The umpire will come in and ball it up. It's fairly firm in there too, in the middle of the ground there. You wouldn't want to get slung too hard in there.
The centre wickets.
Yep.
Solid.
The cricket pitch area. Down to the front it goes. Now they'll be able to clear here with the handball. He put him under pressure there. Eventually North gets it out. He'll go back into the middle, and big steal. Good running from the big fella. Dishes off the sweeping handball. They kick it down towards half forward, but too many Jets. Give him the opportunity to clear it again out to half back, but that's out in the full. Another chance here for the Rangers to get it forward. So we're at centre wing. North gets it. Kicks towards half forward. Oh, great mark. Falling back there was Fruscalzo. He'll try to go across the other side. And oh, great body work. Thar, the Dr. Thar, runs around him. Gets it down towards half forward. Oh, good spoil. Back in the middle. Here comes Lynch. He runs through the middle. Spears it over to Jones at half forward. Jones will chip it over the top. Cody Hurst running towards goal. Keeps it low. And probably
Cody.
too low because it just veered off and threw for a behind. But that was a good passage of play. One of their best for the day. And they just opened them up there a bit.
This bad kicking, Rick.
5-10 to 8-8. That should have been a goal.
All right, bringing the ball in for the Western Jets is Mould. Mould kicks. This is all Bailey Stevens. He takes the mark. Kicks into the pocket. Rangers. They're in sniffing distance here. This is Adrian Kelkowski. Hard up against the boundary. Can he kick a miracle one from here? Kelkowski kicks. Right to the goal line. Mark taken. Last line of defence for the Western Jets. Oh, they play on. That is suicide in there. That wasn't the smartest piece of play we've seen all day. Now they work it out well. Stooldryer takes a bounce. Running off centre half back. Kicks inside 50. The big men fly. No one can take it. There's a snap at goal. Bouncing footy. And it is out of bounds. Quick transfer of play after almost coughing it up in the goal square at the other end. Ball to be thrown in right beside the point post here. 16 points the difference. Boundary umpire ready. Up she goes. Rangers get front position. Jets. Pack footy. So trying to dish it out to a man that's clear. Could have been caught high. No. Rangers wrapped up in a tackle, going nowhere, and the umpire will ball it up. What can the Jets, as you said earlier, Rick, they need a steadier.
16-point margin.
Tapped out. Rice. Caught. Snap over the top by Burris. Carlos can't make it. Now Lynch. Class showing out. Now the Rangers clear it out of the danger area. Oh, he went up high before acceptances. Now they work their way around. Stevens kicks to centre wing. Look to have a bit of purpose in their attack. They go inboard. That is Kalchowski. Oh, it's over the back. They're a bit of a chance here. Running onto it, can't keep it in. It was Black. And the ball will be thrown in beside the point post at the northern end of the ground, Rick.
Yes, so another opportunity for the Rangers to peg one back. And we've got Volkanovski gets it down. All tied up. We'll have another ball up this time. Only 10 metres out from goal. So if they can get one here, it'll be interesting. They tap it to the front. Oh, good work. Jets with numbers again. Hearn takes it, takes a bounce, plays on, kicks further afield, but it'll be intercepted this time. And good intercept that time by Bruzesi. Into the middle. Oh, this is dangerous. Rice intercepts, gives it across to Hazic. Hazic runs, kicks down towards the goal square. Not really to anyone in particular. And they should be able to get away with it here. He ran too far, but got the handball out to Milner, and they clear him temporarily anyway. Jets getting numbers back again. Rice underneath it. Just paddles it to himself, picks it up. Oh, gives the don't argue. Thank you very much. Shoves off his opponent, back into a congested area it goes. Good heavy bump. Lynch goes in. Jordan Lynch goes in, kicks it to a contest in the middle of the ground almost. Now it's found the Jets O'Halloran. He gives it off. Oh, his teammate Hearn ran into trouble and got out of trouble just as quickly. Gets it down towards centre half forward. Here they go, paddling it in front of him. Just trying to break away, can't do so, and here's a chance for the Rangers. They've kicked it out towards half forward, but the Jets got there done first. Oh, a little finger on that one, saw it stay in the forward line for the Rangers. And but Jets getting back numbers nicely to clear it, and out of bounds it goes. But there's a handball over the line, intentional here. So the Rangers will get it back this time through Duncan, who'll kick towards full forward. Up they go, over the back to a swarm of Jets there, really. And they'll bounce it away from full back and kick towards a loose man in that centre corridor. Over they go, good work. They'll kick it down towards half forward. Oh, the big fella, Carnus, went up. Gets it to ground. In trouble here, the Rangers. They have to get numbers back in, or else they'll score here, the Jets. But might be a holding the ball here. Umpire said no. We'll ball it up.
Intensity gone up a cog.
Yeah, it has. You can see it in the game. Players having to rush to get back.
Just a bit winded the boy on the bottom of the pack. It's Quirk. Dusts himself off. Ball thrown up. Comes down. Rangers caught with the ball. Burley. He's slung off his kick. That ain't going anywhere. Stapleton's at the bottom of that. And the ball will be thrown up. 56 plays 40. We're at the shadows of three-quarter time. Karmas gets up high, gets a tap. Again, ball in dispute, and the umpire will come in again. Lets it go as long as he possibly can. Now they force the ball out, the Jets. Quick kick out. Connor Thar has a snap, and snaps truly. That's the steadier they were looking for, Rick. 9.862 to 5.10.40 on the NG scoreboard. And we are close to the 24. What's the time check?
We're 22 minutes in.
22.
Third quarter action.
That was the one they wanted. They were up here for a little while, Rick, and they eventually got it through the big sticks.
So just stopping the run of the Rangers there, and who've been more competitive this quarter. In the middle it goes. Good tackling going on in the middle of the ground there. Sees another ball up, just near the centre square. Outer wing. Volkanovski with the tap out, but sharked away, and they'll get it forward towards Jones, who taps it to the front. The defence of the Jets has been fantastic, and this man especially gets it down forward. But a great intercept there, Nicholas. He gives a
Oh.
spearing pass. He went to ground too quickly there and almost ate the ball. But eventually the Jets, with the running in numbers, out in front of Burris. He gets it to the front. Thar paddles it on. Oh, crashing through Cardamone. Got tackled. They'll try and work it clear here. Still got numbers around the ball, both of these teams, and there'll be a ball up. We're about 45 in. Bit of niggle going on. In front of the commentary here. Up goes Burris with the tap out. Good leap on him. Cleared by Kalkowski. Down towards centre. This will be a nice bounce favouring Duncan, but he slipped over at the last minute. Now they'll get numbers back here. Again, good tackling there by the Rangers. That ball was rugby thrown out the back. And goes back to Hitch. Hitch will kick long. Up they go. Oh, they flew a bit high there. Rouget intercepts. Dishes off the handball to North. And then they'll get it wide. Further afield to Quirk. He'll play on and kick. He goes the handball option. Gets it back and goes again into the middle of the ground. And they'll kick towards half forward. And we've got a race 2 against 2 here. Jones goes to ground, but kicked out of trouble there, down towards the goal square, bouncing ball. It's gone all the way almost. Grabbed onto the last minute, and the player there crashing into the young goal umpire.
Young lady, the goal umpire down that end.
She wore the bump pretty well, I tell you, because that was a heavy collision, and that was an exciting bit of play. One behind.
Hitch to bring the ball back in. Kicks to himself, comes to the western or grandstand side of the ground. Then he changes his mind, goes down the centre. Jets, O'Halloran comes over the back. Hasek looking dangerous. We're right on 50, and the umpire will toss this up. Close to siren, 21 points the difference. Jets seem to have weathered the attack. Up she goes. Tapped down by Walters. Now North for Easton. He's got a man clear. They go forward through Talamburis. Lines it up. Kicks across the face and hit the point post right at the base.
That'll be on the full.
On the full. And Hitch to bring the ball back in again. He goes straight up the centre of the ground. He's got mould, if you pardon the expression. They kick out wide. Marked to be Hamish Murphy in there. I'm going to go out in the limerick and say that he may have Irish heritage.
No doubt.
Hamish Murphy. As the ball will be thrown in. We're on the half forward flank. Grandstand side of Box Hill City Oval. Shadows of 3/4 time. 21 points the difference. Rouget gets a hand to it. Now Lynch. No, he was slung. He was slung, and O'Halloran will take the resultant free kick. Handballs to Stooldryer, who kicks. North marks right on the siren. 3/4 time, 9:8.62. The Western Jets. The Eastern Rangers 5:11.41. The goal kickers for the Eastern Rangers, 1 apiece. Bailey Stevens, Jordan Lynch, Jasper Rouget, Josiah Duncan and Mitchell Jones. And for the Western Jets, 3 to Connor Thar, 2 apiece to Jake Hasek and Alex Burris, and 1 apiece to James Elkington and T. Warner. And 25, they put on 16 points that quarter, Rick.
Yep.
And
to 8.
The Western Jets put on 50, they were 55, they put on 7 that quarter. They adjusted the scoreboard.
8-8, yep.
All right, we will take a break, 3/4 time here. Jets may be able to maintain a good lead here. We'll see what happens in the final quarter. You're listening to TAC Cup Radio.
Essendon captain Goddard settles, and he's done it. He's slotted through the match-winning goal. Roughhead flies high across the pack and takes a classic mark. Pendlebury's leading from the front, clocking up the possessions today, and young gun Josh Dunkley is looking good in his debut match. NG, the power behind Gippsland Power. For the past 19 seasons, NG, Loy Yang B and Hazelwood has been kicking goals with Gippsland Power as major sponsor. Gippsland Power, the backyard playground of tomorrow's future stars. Go Power!
If you love your under-18s footy and want to know more about the future stars of the AFL, then check out AFL Draft Central. AFL Draft Central is the only AFL draft-focused website providing draft profiles, power rankings, video highlights, exclusive interviews and all the stats you need on the up-and-coming stars of the TAC Cup. To check them out, visit afldraftcentral.com.au, like them on Facebook or follow them on Twitter at AFL Draft Central. AFL Draft Central, proudly supporting TAC Cup Radio. Technica is an Australian company that's been importing Italian-made and European-designed cooking appliances and white goods for almost 20 years. Technica appliances are a fusion of cutting-edge technology and contemporary design, providing a high level of style and sophistication to any kitchen. This is why so many leading architects, developers, interior designers and builders use Technica appliances, because like their customers, they want the very latest in innovation and quality. Technica, proud sponsor of the Northern Knights and TAC Cup Radio. For all your workwear, head down to Cowboys Cash and Carry, Unit 1, 169 Settlement Road, Thomastown. High-vis long and short sleeve work shirts just $5. Expect to pay triple elsewhere. High-vis wind cheaters in fluoro orange or yellow, just $8. Sizes all the way up to 5XL. If you mention this ad, they'll throw in a 3-pack of work socks free. Cowboys Cash and Carry, Unit 1, 169 Settlement Road, Thomastown. Proudly supporting TAC Cup Radio.
The Red Time Sport iPhone app is here and ready to download. The app allows you to listen to the different sports BPM media broadcasts wherever you are in the world, including VFL and TAC Cup Radio and a whole lot more. You can interact with the commentary team in real time via the Red Time Sport iPhone app feedback and social networking buttons. Plus check out upcoming broadcasts. Catch up with the latest sports headlines from around the world via the Sports News button. The Red Time Sport iPhone app. Download it from the iTunes Store today. Visit bpmmedia.com.au for more details.
TAC Cup Radio has its own Facebook page. You can find it by searching for TAC Cup Radio. Like the page and be kept up to date with everything that's happening in this year's TAC Cup season. Have your say on any topic, including the best on ground and the players making their mark on the competition. You can also find the Twitter handles for our commentary team so you can interact during the match. They all love talking about the next thing in TAC Cup footy and you can let them know your opinion. TAC Cup Radio on Facebook. Like it now. FootyProfit.com is your go-to for everything AFL online, including some of the best under-18s coverage across Australia. The site has phantom drafts, player scout reports, predictions and expert analysis on your favourite players. Footy Profit is committed to covering the AFL draft and as a key sponsor of TAC Cup Radio provides first-class analysis and opinion. Readers are flooding to footyprofit.com to stay up to date with everything they need to know about the TAC Cup and the AFL draft. It's time you found out what all the fuss is about. Visit footyprofit.com. Nixon Finance has been running in the Plenty Valley area of Greensborough for over 20 years. As your financial consultants and brokers, they specialise in all your equipment and vehicle finance needs. Home loans, business loans, commercial property loans. They deal with all the banks and get the right loan that suits your needs. Call Phil Smith during business hours on 9435 2600 or email nixonfinance@bigpond.com.
On taccup.com.au and the Red Time Sport iPhone app, this is TAC Cup Radio.
Three-quarter time here at Boxall City Oval, and a little peg back a little bit there, the Eastern Rangers in that quarter. They're now 5-11-41 to the Western Jets, who moved on to 9-8-62. So we have a 19-point margin, 21-point margin, sorry. And, yep, they just upped the ante there a little bit to just peg it back a couple of goals almost there. The Eastern Rangers, some busy work up forward by Stevens, and Jones came into that, Mitchell Jones, in that forward line to give them a target up forward. And the pressure still continued from the Western Jets around the ball. They made them really work hard, and that hasn't dropped off at all so far in this game. They've been really good around the packs and really just forcing no easy balls out in the wide balls.
I think, as we said during the call, Darren Buick would have been really happy with that intensity increase. They got that margin to 16 points, and they were in attack. And if they could have just got that next goal, then that's where football matches change, because the other team just tense up a little bit and think, crikey, we've been 5 goals in front, and all of a sudden, they would have been within 2 kicks. But it was a good call by you. They were looking for the steadier, and it was the leading goal kicker on the ground, Connor Tharr, who snapped very truly front and square and got it through, just to give him that nice little 3.5 goal buffer. But the ground's played really well, but the dew has sort of dried off now. We're in the afternoon part of the match, and you can just see some good skills being displayed.
Yep. It's increased. The skill
as you
level,
go
that's
along,
for sure. It was
I
pretty
reckon,
damp early.
I reckon you can tell that obviously the cream of the competition is at the Metros and all that, but you can see that the structures are the same and they're trying to play the same way that they're drilled. The execution's just not quite there, and that'll come with experience and practice and what forth. But they're setting up well, and they're trying to move the ball in the way that TAC Cup clubs are known for. Quick movement of the ball, quick hands and skill.
There are a lot of bottom age players out there born in the year 2000. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
It is.
Which is only 17 years ago. So, they've got some young lads out there today. Good to see some of them doing well. Connor Tharr, he was born in October 2000. So that's quite young, isn't it?
12th of October.
So that makes him 16.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Eastern Rangers and the Western Jets have broken up now. They're ready to take on this final quarter.
We'll see what the Rangers can do. Darren Buick there, just coming off the ground. He's been in charge of the Rangers for quite a while,
yes.
As has Torrin Baker with the Western Jets. They've been around. I'll try and get a score update from, I think the Dragons have been doing okay over there at Rams Arena. This corner, I'll just see if I can get an update score. And from the championships where South Australia are playing the Allies. And 76-54, 82-54. I'll try and go to the top of my feed. South Australia 81 are leading the Allies 60, and Sandringham 82 leading Calder 54. 28-point
quarter.
lead.
That's a 5-goal quarter, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Wouldn't be a howling breeze at Rams Arena, I wouldn't have thought.
No, not today.
Last quarter action here, round 10. It is the Jets and the Rangers. Take it away, Rick.
Brucesi crashes through the pack and gets tackled, and they're back in the middle. So there'll be another ball up. Up they go. Volkanovski with the tap down. Oh, well roved. They'll get it out, but 2 tacklers there. Really well done by Stevens to get it to half forward for the Rangers. Jets defending valiantly here, trying to get some clear running, and that they do now through Hearn. Gives off the handball, and that Sputters will get it down towards centre wing. Intercepted there. Rangers again making the play, but that handball went to the opponent, and now O'Halloran gets it out wide. Diving mark, and nice grab out there. And that was Tharr. Gets it in ball to Stooldryer. He's at centre wing, and he'll go very short and low, but delivered it perfectly to O'Halloran. He's had a good game as well.
Yeah, liked his game. He could be in the mix for the Nixon Finance Player of the Day.
Tapped on. Just trying to work it clear. They've got a clear runner in Stool Dryer now to a one-on-one in the goal square. Up they go. Tap to the front. The handball was worked out very well there in defence there by the Rangers, and they'll kick it towards centre wing. Bit of a rush on here. Players coming from different directions. And now it's held up right at the edge of the centre square. They might ping him here. Eventually they got it out and walked back into a tackle, and the umpire will ball it up this time. It's just at the edge of the square on the outer wing, eastern side. Quick ball up, crashing through packs, trying to get it clear. The ball goes to ground again. They'll flip it out of the back. O'Halloran in mid-air, gets it forward. Well, there goes Karmas, gets it out. Now they'll have a shot towards the goal square, and it beats all comers and through for a behind.
That was great play by O'Halloran. Just
forced it through.
Just volleyed it out of the air, and it was as good as a kick. Ball to be brought back in for the Rangers. This is Burley, little kick to himself. Kicks out wide, beats all comers, and they keep it in, the Jets. Tackled as he kicks it. Now Mould, his tackle, gets it over to Hearn. Just misses it the first time. Clever little handball. Rice is dispossessed, and Lynch will take the resultant free kick for the Eastern Rangers. They need to get a couple on the board and get them quickly. Put the pressure on, and this could be where it starts. Beautifully measured kick. Drops what he should have taken, but soccers it through. Georgie Talamburis, Rick.
Now he is the youngest player on the ground in this futures match, Talamburis, I believe, from the ages I've got, 29th of November 2000.
Okay, there could be a couple of others too, those boys.
We're not sure about.
The two not listed, but that is name. I shouldn't call him George. His name's Blake Talamburis. Gets the first goal of the last quarter, and that brings it back to 16 points, Rick. 6:11:47 to 9:9:63 on the NG scoreboard. The Technica time clock.
We are 3 minutes into this final quarter as Karmas gets it and runs around, gives off the handball. He's got Stool Dryer. He's working his way into the game. Gets it down towards the forward line. It's rushed through for a behind, and they'll look to play on straight away here, the Rangers. So 47 plays 64. 63. Now they'll work it through the middle. Jones takes the mark at centre wing. Been impressed with him in the second half. Kicks down towards half forward. Oh, good contest there. And a nice take there by Hitch. Well, that was Mould, it was. And they get it down towards Karmas at centre half forward. He'll play on. Raking left foot. Kicks a beautiful spearing 55-metre long goal. And he has a touch of class when he gets it. He's just got to get it, Crooksy.
He has, and I've noticed he's been in the right position to take the ball on a number of occasions, but just misjudged the flight. Didn't misjudge that one, and what I liked most about it was the way once he set sail for home, then he said, I'm a chance here.
Yep, backed himself,
settled himself, lined it up, and just kicked straight through the ball. Handy goal for the Jets. 10-9-69 plays 6-11-47. Back out to 22 points on the NG scoreboard, and that was Buku Karmas' first goal of the day. Up they go. Volkanovski gets the hand to it. It's a slinging kick out for the Jets. They're in attack again. Could have been pushed in the back twice. Didn't matter. They play on. Here's my boy Hasek. Kicks forwards, cross the face, into the pocket and out of bounds. Jackie Hasek thought he didn't do what Karmas did. Didn't settle himself to kick straight at goal. Ball to be thrown in. 15 metres around from the Jets' goal. Up she goes. Jets first to the ball. They're on the deck. Just pinging around in there. Burley sees the ball over the line and out of bounds. And we'll repeat again. Rangers need to defend this one. One more goal and their ship is sunk for today. At the moment, they've still got enough time to bridge this gap. Ball tapped down. Hazick goes for a kick off the ground. Ball just spills through for another behind. Rush behind. 70 plays 47. Early doors last quarter.
Plays on the left, yet another left footer and a beautiful kick out long. And he's found his man out there in Roger. He'll play on the left. Gets it out in front of Jones. Drop the mark. Play on's the call. Sharked away by Milner. They'll kick it down towards centre half forward. There's a chance here. Oh, drop mark there. Should have been taken. And out the back it goes.
Oh,
well just
done.
got a dribble on it. But great defensive play by, looked like Hitch there. They'll get it down towards half-back. Thar picks it up as he likes. Oh, a little look away. Handball was beautiful. But the player missed it there. And now they've got a chance to mop up here, the Rangers. Just another target that fell short. Just put his player under pressure. Oh, up they goes for an AFL
footy
mark
profit
of the day. That's the footy profit mark of the day. That's a clear winner at the moment, Karmas. And that's out wide now. They'll play on to Elkington. And Elkington drives forward, but an intercept mark again to Nicholas. And Nicholas gets to the running North. He goes wider again, back inside, back to Thomas North. North will get on the left and kick to a contest. Up they go. Oh, good defensive mark by the look of it.
Yeah.
The umpire couldn't quite see it, but in the end he saw that he had it in his hands and paid the mark. And the player there, is that Ham there?
That is Ham.
He plays on straight away. Goes out wide. Volkanovski gives it off quickly. And they'll work it down towards half forward or collision, but well taken down there. That's at Elkington again. He goes towards the forward pocket. Cardamone in the front brings it to ground. Out it goes wide to the forward pocket, and there'll be a throw-in.
Some good solid collisions in this game. Time check, Rick?
We are 9 minutes into the final quarter, and we've got a 23-point deficit to the Western Jets.
Ball to be thrown in. Steele tries to tap it down, goes under him, and that is going nowhere. 16 players around the ball. We're inside forward 50 for the Western Jets. Up she lobs, good tap out by Steele. Roves his own footy. He's bowled over and he's down for the count. 1, 2, 3. Umpire will toss it up again. Steele, good work in the ruck, like it. Now they clear it. Eastern Rangers through Kalchowski. Gets it to centre wing. Picked up by the Jets. They're going to go inboard. O'Halloran kicks across. Mark, flown. Can't quite get it. Comes out. Snap. Handball. Intercepted by North. That one's going to be intercepted. It's a bit of a chaos ball in there. Rangers got a bit of clear air. Now they clear it through Kolchowski. Looking for Hurst. He can't take it. Jet's going to come back quickly. Good work by Hitch. Wheels back onto his left boot. Comes over into the danger zone. Kicked off the carpet. Karmas might have been driven into the dirt, and he was. And he's going to get the resultant free kick. He should kick his second. And I'm going early, Rick, but this will be the sealer, mate.
Yeah, it looks it in a what hasn't been a high-scoring game for the Rangers. Be hard to see him pulling back 5 here if he gets it.
Buku Karmas from the St Albans Footy Club. He's another 17-year-old. Turned 17 on the 24th of March. Karmas comes in, the left footer, and he hit the Wilbur, hit the post. They still breathe, Rick.
25 points the difference.
25 is a handy point all the same. 10-12, 72 to 6-11, 47. With the Rangers through Burley to bring the ball back in.
Don't think they've put it up on the scoreboard, have they?
Don't know if they're too quick or they're too slow. But Burley kicks out, kicks to the outer flank. There's a push in the back.
Cardamone, oh no.
And the free kick will go to Brazisi. Brazisi goes inboard to Lynch. Jordan Lynch, true centre half back. Looks ahead, sees Burley. Sort of chipping the ball around. Now that mark is dropped. Good work by the Jets. They send it back, and there is Karmas, who's brought his own TW in the last quarter. And I like a forward, Rick, that just says, no, I'm going to take ownership of this.
He seems to like to kick from further out, doesn't he?
Yeah.
One of those players.
Bit of the Joey Danaher about him. Karmas. He's going to kick from 45 metres out. He's on the slightest of angles, near enough to directly in front. Nothing there to worry about. The left footer. He just crosses 50 now. He kicks. And you called it. You called it, Rick. That's his second for the game. They move on to 11-11-77, the Western Jets on the NG scoreboard, while the Eastern Rangers remain on 6-11-47. The margin's back out to 30 points, which it was earlier in the game, and the Technica time clock has ticked over to
13 minutes into the final quarter, and he has got a big boot on him because that was 50 out, and he's cleared the line comfortably.
easily.
So he's certainly done the job for him up forward in this final quarter. Buku Karmas to get 2 long goals there, and tapped out by Roger. They get it forward again, the Jets, and there's that man again, Karmas. Runs around on the left. Don't tell me he's having another shot at goal. He's had another 50-metre kick, but this one just with the ball slicing away to the left, through for a behind, but been exciting in this last quarter, Buku. They kick it straight down the middle now, the Rangers. Paddle it forward. Just need to get someone on the open. Good tackling, but he has rewarded the tackle there. And the umpire comes in and says, you take it, O'Halloran. Xavier. So he'll play on and kick the half forward, and there's Starr on his own. Connor Tharr. Spears a pass, but intercepted by Lynch. He runs off from half back, and he'll kick a short one. Didn't think he expected that there. It looked like Chin. And who we haven't called too much. They run through the middle and get it to a nice lead, but gutsy intercept there. And that was Hearn. Did well to cut in front of the forward there. He'll play on straight away and they'll move it forward. Diving backwards there. Good acrobatics by Tharr. He's cramped up there on that one. Connor Tharr played a good game. He gives it back to Hearn. Hearn at half back. Yeah, a bit of the Ben Hart's about him.
Yeah, especially his hair.
Very bright. And Jaden Rice gets it down towards Stooldryer. He gives it off to Hasek. He handballs. They'll get a kick out again. Tharr gets it towards half forward. Up they go. The spoil's on. Back in the middle, Milner gets it and lost it. He works it back towards half back. Big steal. Runs into trouble and gives off the handball at the same time. And there'll be a free kick downfield. Dumped after he kicked it. And we've got, that'll be Hurst that takes it.
Hurst goes inboard. He finds Kalchowski. Kalchowski for the Rangers. Kicks a torpedo punt.
Beauty.
And I'm going to give you a vote for that. Great work.
Should be more of it.
They get it, the Jets. They repel. But
executed the torp all right then, didn't he?
It's spun beautifully. Hurst kicks into the pocket, looking for Jones, just out of his reach. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it wasn't really the type you'd expect to go forward with, but good to see. I like to see the torp used occasionally.
Yeah, good as it looks.
Should use it more often.
All right, ball to be thrown in. 47 plays 78. The Jets are going to take the 4 points here today. Jones gets front spot. Hurst. It's a dribbling kick, and Ham just sees the ball through the behinds. 48 plays 78. 30-point lead to the Jets. Bringing the ball in for the Western Jets. It will be Radovanovic. Radovanovic kicks to himself. It's a long searching kick over the back. Rangers have got some numbers here. North gets it across, comes back. Looping quick handball. Into plenty of trouble. Oh, Karmas, great last quarter. Gets it over to Hazic. Hazic is quick. He kicks it. But mark is taken by Cardamone. Cardamone squares it wide. Looks for Chin. Chin goes into North. North on the left foot. Goes out wide. Mitchell Jones has got it. Wants to play on quickly. Gets the opportunity. Hurst marks it. Hard up against the boundary line. Now he goes inboard. Quirk. Quirk. Good toe there. Kicks deep inside 50. They need a mark. But geez, I've liked the marking. That was Radovanovic. They get it across. Some good solid defensive marking by the Western Jets. Caught too high. The Rangers supporters not happy with it. But Radovanovic will take the kick in the back pocket. He decides to switch play. He's got a man on the other side of the ground. They look to clear it. Mould gets it over to Hazic. They go inboard. Still Dryer. Just clears it close to the boundary line. It'll be hard to keep in. The ball to be thrown in. Outer side of Box Hill City Oval. 48 plays 78. And we are, Rick, how far in?
We're 19 minutes in to the final quarter. 30-point margin. Jets taking control of this game now. And tap down. Not quite able to break away yet. Big Volkanovski gives it out. They'll get over the top here. Hazic goes forward towards full forward. Up they go. Bringing it down to ground. Oh, there's the left footer again. He's going to snap for goal, but this time it was a floater down towards half forward.
Pass,
and don't know if it was intentional, but Elkington has it. And that kick came from Karmas again, who's had a great last quarter.
If we were just giving votes for the last quarter, he'd get my 3.
BOG for this one, that's for sure. And interesting. Again, the votes for the Nixon Finance Player of the Day. There's been some good players, especially from the Jets side of it. And awkward kick there and through for a behind.
11-13, 79, 6-12, 48. Bringing the ball back in for the Rangers. Now Kolchevsky, he's had a good second half. Handball inboard. Quirk goes forward, comes over the back. Mould picks it up with one hand, plays on straight away, looking for O'Halloran, but Cardamone at the back. Marks it, squares it. They play on straight away. Quirk again, gets it across to Cardamone. He looks for Jones, and Jones strong hands. Hard up against the boundary line, half forward flank. The left footer puts it into the hot spot. Ham's in there. Can't get it out. Jets should be able to clear through the captain and Hitch to Mould. Now they get it across. Clearing kick. Go to centre wing. Worked underneath it. Rangers with plenty of numbers. Dispossessed. O'Halloran in there for the Jets. And the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Out of side. Almost centre wing. And the umpire throws the ball up. Tapped clear of the ruck. Again, they find another pack forming. And there'll be another ball up. 22 minutes now into the final quarter. 48 plays 79. The Western Jets look like holding on here. Tap down. They'll get it away again through Thar. Gets it down towards half forward. Bit of a push out.
Good call.
And the Western Jets free kick. O'Halloran. Gone backwards 20 metres. Don't see much point in that. Giving it to Thar there. Trying to chew up a bit of clock here. And Elkington takes it. Another little chip out, but that was too high. They were able to spoil, and out of bounds it goes.
It's got turnover written all over it, that.
Yeah.
Round the grounds, Rick, at Rams Arena, Sandy Dragons 13-13-91 have defeated the Calder Cannons 8-8-56.
Who'd you go for there, Crooksy?
I think I went for Sandy.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I'd have to have a look. Ball thrown in. Rangers. Slung off the ball, holding the ball. And taking the free kick for the Western Jets will be Meggsy Elkington. He's bang on centre wing. He kicks long inside 50. They're looking for a mark. Ball spills to the front. Karmas having a purple patch in the last quarter. Rangers to clear. Again, they look to centre wing. Jets have got the numbers. They're going to repel. They go inboard. Big Volkanovski. He is in no hurry. Now he decides just to kick it forward. It's a bit of an up and under. Comes at the back. And it is marked for the Rangers. That's the one. All right, Rangers on half-back. Gets it inboard. They're going to switch play. They work off half-back. Oh, it was about to be intercepted. Now it's Lynch. Lynch has got it. Good skills. Kicks into the middle of the ground. Bit too hot for Steele. Volkanovski intercepts the mark. Now they go forward through Connor Thar. Kicks to the leading Jet. They go inboard, and that is a mark, and it's taken by Hamish Murphy. Murphy's marked this in the forward pocket. He's going to go back and have a kick. He's right in front of the cricket nets. It is 79 playing 48. They lead by 31 points. This would give them a good representation of the way the game's been played. They've held sway all match, the Western Jets, and they're finishing it off nicely. Murphy comes in. Tough angle, 25 metres out. Left footer. As the siren goes, it's through for a behind. And the final score is 11-14, 80 to 6-12, 48. And Rick will be out on the ground. We'll just check if he's... You out there, Rick? And we'll just... You out there, Rick?
Yeah, I'm out here, Crooksy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, the ground did dry up in that second half, and the Western Jets were still too strong in that final quarter, of course, when the Rangers did come back at them. And that was a convincing win in the end. They were too good.
I'll run through the goal kickers first for the Eastern Rangers, and they had 6 separate goal kickers: Bailey Stevens, Jordan Lynch, Jasper Rouget, Josiah Duncan, Mitchell Jones and Blake Talamburis. And for the Western Jets, 3 to Connor Tharr, 2 to Jake Hazick, 2 to Buku Karmas and 2 to Alex Burris, and then 1 to James Elkington and 1 to Warner. So it'll be interesting when we do give the votes, Rick, because you'd say like Burris had a very good second quarter, I think it was, where he kicked 2 goals, and Karma sort of played that role in the last quarter where they were very good up forward. Hazick was sort of dangerous, but he got his goals, I think, in the first quarter. And Tharr sort of spread his stuff out throughout the game. As Rick's just waiting for the players to shake hands, which they have, and then the Rangers get into a bit of a huddle in there for a quick post-match description. Our Buku Karmas took the footyprofit.com.au mark of the day about 8 minutes into the last quarter. And the goal of the day, I think we gave to Jake Hazick.
For an interview, mate.
As Rick calls him across. And out on the ground for footyprofit.com.
Got some rowdy Jets out there, Crooksy.
Who you got there, Rick?
I got today's captain, Luke Hitch, mate. How's it feel getting a win on the board?
Yeah, mate, it feels great. You know, it's been a bit of a while, and we've been doing our best. But you know, it was so good to get over the line today. I think we're all absolutely wrapped at the moment. So.
And the intensity was there from the start with the Jets. You had numbers around the ball, and you really made them work hard, the Rangers boys.
Yeah, so over the last couple of weeks, we've been really just trying to push our starting pressure, and we've been good throughout the year, first half, first quarter, and whatnot. But yeah, I think we definitely lifted the intensity today, and we kept the intensity consistent throughout the day. So it was really good. And
your game today, you played a beautiful game at cross halfback, bit of a sweeper, but you seem to be finding a bit of the ball today.
Yeah. I found a bit of it today. Yeah, just sweeping across, taking my man, making sure I'm always got a bloke. But yeah, so just playing my role. That's what everyone else did today. So it was a good win.
All right, mate. Well, Luke Hitch, thanks for taking the time out to join TAC Cup Radio. We better let you catch up with your teammates in on the ground, in the rooms.
We'll see how we go in the rooms, Rick. We might be able to pick up the song. I don't know the Jets song.
They ran away pretty quick, the boys.
A bit media shy, the Western Jets. We'll see how we go. I'll let you know if we can still pick you up, and we'll get back. It'll be very interesting in the votes. For the Eastern Rangers, I think clearly their best player today would have been Jordan Lynch, and he was prolific in the first quarter, a bit quieter in the second and third. Here we go.